God! You can't just start the stream.
I get flat, and then Alex is making the most annoying sound known to man.
It's the stream is starting alarm.
Jesus. Law's already in the chat.
Okay, I'll
he said,
snooze
hey,
it.
bitches, and is that Gopher? Sketchy the Gopher with pride wings on either side. I love it. I am Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies. Law got a watch streak, a 7-stream watch streak. Just try and stop me. Alex is also on a 7-stream watch streak. Oh. And Yondu's in the chat saying, good evening, adventurers. Megan says, I am arrived. Hi, everybody.
This is the one day that I don't do makeup or look pretty, and we get all of our regulars.
I don't see what those two things have to do with each other.
She wouldn't believe me when I told her she is very
I'm
cute.
Greasy.
You are not. You're very cute.
Greasily cute.
Yandu says, Runa! I don't know if he said it that way. Shut your fucking mouth. I was right. He did say it that way. Dan, you want to take us away?
Hang on. It's me. I'm Runa.
You're gorgeous always. Megan says, Runa, you are the cute. Okay.
Cute.
Take us away, Dan.
Yeah, guys, thanks for watching us. This is Adventure Corp. We do this every Wednesday from 7 to 11 Mountain Standard Time. If you can't watch us on Twitch, that's the best place here. You can catch us on YouTube, watch all our past videos and our other campaigns. If you can't watch on YouTube, you can hear us on podcasts, Spotify, Apple, Audible. Just hop on there, give us a like. And the best thing ever, and, in chat, they know whatever. Get on our Discord, I'll punch you in the throat.
Yeah, we fucking hate you. I don't want you to even look at me if you're not in the Discord.
Get on the Discord.
You pay pig.
There are two types of people. People that are on our Discord and peasants. So get on our Discord, please. And then we really appreciate however you like to show your passion for our show. So like, follow, subscribe, gift subs, however you like to do that. And be in our Discord. We appreciate it, and be in our Discord.
That's how you can show us the real support, is by being in the fucking Discord.
However you show your appreciation, we appreciate you, and let's get into D&D.
So I've just realized I'm a criminal, and I have forgotten to make the hat. So I am currently setting an alarm, all caps, make hat.
Oh no, whatever will we do?
Yeah, because Law has 2 of them now. So.
You know what they say, you gotta make hat while the sun shines.
Yondu says, punch me, Zaddy Dan.
Yeah.
And then Megan did like a bot command, throat punch, but nothing happened. Because I think, is there a throat punch command?
No.
Okay.
So make a throat punch command.
Discord's already the throat punch command.
Runa, make a throat punch emote.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Discord. Yondu says, Dan, the stash is looking great. Megan,
thank you.
It's Discord, and it says, or Dan will throat punch you. Okay, folks, let's get into the Oh, she cast throat punch.
Thank you.
Let's get into the recap. So, last episode, we began as Jasmine was pulled into Nevishan, into the operating room is all that comes to mind, but the word I'm looking for
like it was.
Is laboratory of the Dark Stain. You made an agreement with her. You would help her experiment with creating a Death Knight. She started by having you go and meet your grandfather. You spoke with him and managed to have him honor your request for him to attack you. So he attacked you. You managed to defeat the Death Knight, and then the party returned to Clouds. You guys spent a little time recovering, you spent a little time arguing over current and future pets, and then we did a little bit of a flashback to some of the stuff that happened during downtime before you were called away by Elise Sorvel, as the party went out into the forest around Clouds and met a sphinx. And did a little bit of discussing about what you would be building for the future. But we end as you guys return.
That sphinx is a doctor. It's a gyno sphinx.
Oh, okay. I see where this is.
We couldn't even laugh.
Don't
ignore how we also didn't laugh.
He's a big fan of women's health.
Okay. So we come back to Yondu Poppins watch streak 7. Everyone's on 7. Yondu says, yeah. So we come back to you.
Oh, sorry, Isaac. That was snooze for the stream is starting alarm. Do you want me to snooze it again or turn it off?
Hey, I can turn off the clock permanently. Just let me know.
A lot of people don't know But, it's been said that, some of the sphinxes were actually the first gynecologists.
Are we back on this? So we end with you guys having returned from Nevashan, with instructions to go back the next day, and with some time to recover. What was the result of the pet conversation?
I got
We're not getting any pets.
Oh, yeah, we're not getting pets because it's irresponsible and we're all going to die soon.
Alright.
Good talk.
Good talk. Then so you guys would be resting.
And Minnow hates puppies.
Minnow hates puppies. That is one way to interpret that.
And I've decided to not murder Danon.
Right. Yes. You had crawled into bed with Danon.
Dr. Sophie helped her with words. Don't just give the man all the credit, Isaac.
Yeah, he fumbled the play hard.
Okay, so then we're going to go to that evening because still slightly drunk, even in this dreamscape that you find yourself in, Jasmine. Strange, kind of disjunctive world around you, and the old figure of the old lady, Elise Sorvel. I had a realization. She holds up the longsword that you saw her bring in when you guys were there last, that she had yet to enchant properly. I was halfway through enchanting it. You don't use this kind of weapon, do you?
No.
Would you?
It looks a little heavy. Do you have a bow?
A bow? No. Alright, give me 2 weeks. I'll have them build another one. What sort of weapon do you want?
Does it have to be sword-shaped?
Yes. And you have to use it.
I will just, I guess, pull out of my dream pocket,
What the fuck?
What?
What? Excuse me?
I don't know, I'm now trying to think of what a dream pocket could be.
Anything.
What are you pulling out of your pocket?
Her
dream
dream
pocket.
pocket. In other words, her D-hole.
What? I'm a child. I pull out of my D-hole.
Shut the fuck up!
A long, slightly curved, scimitar.
To the left or right?
One of many
What is it
that
called?
I have. I don't know. A scimitar, I think.
Alright.
Scimitar.
As the dream
Don't
would
correct
fade,
Jasmine.
she would turn to this inky darkness, and you would be left back to your regular, shifting dreams. Also, Lost and Dan, shut your mouth about Minnow. She is perfect.
She didn't let me dye her hair. She's almost perfect.
As you all could take a long rest, and awake the next morning.
Level 11, baby.
Level 11 and 10 for the NPCs.
I want Stream to know, my level 6 spells are heal and harm. Depends on the situation. Depends on the person.
Interesting trivia. Did you know in original D&D, the heal, most spells were reversible, and heal was the reverse version of harm, and vice versa. So you'd take one spell and choose whether to cast it.
I can't wait to find out if I give somebody 70 hit points or I take 14 d6 away from
You should flip one of the fuck you coins.
That is a great use for them.
I'm on this door. Oh, that's a middle finger.
I'll help you. They can't hurt you if they're dead. Yes, they can. I'm poisoned. Too late. I flipped it.
Oh, I thought you meant I was attacking them.
Yeah. You don't know what happens.
That's a cursed coin if I ever...
So-
Well, can you imagine as a low-level item, a coin that you flip and you have a 50-50 of casting heal or harm?
Sounds like a
And you have to decide, like, do I want... Like, and you're, like, level 3, so,
Yeah.
like, 70 hit points is humongous. And you
you-
choose, do I risk this on my teammate? Do I risk this on an enemy?
I'd take that.
That would be a cool...
I'll revive you
I
later.
would super use that.
Somebody pop in the Magic Item Inspirations channel and write that item down for
Okay.
like a low-level party.
Yeah, make sure you go and look at it later.
That sounds pretty... Why?
Wait, can I
Because
play?
I'm putting it there for you.
Can I play a gambler with it?
Magic item inspiration.
Oh, Elias says, hell yes. That is a great use for the fuck to gives. I agree.
Where is the Oh, there's...
There's one for Magic Items specifically, I believe.
Oh. I don't... Homebrew items?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Isaac is an idiot.
Bitch!
I wish this was alcohol. Tonight's
A
night
coin
seemed like a night, people.
That
I gotta throw things at you.
hurts
Does that help?
people.
Please don't.
I think.
Yeah.
My neck is so sensitive right now.
Oh, really, is it?
What the? You're like, now I'm aiming for your neck.
What did Andrea do before session?
So she's on top of me, like feet and hands on my windpipe.
I thought she was using a dildo.
So there I am.
I believe it's called
So
face.
the dildo's the only reason my windpipe's not collapsing.
Yeah. It's one of those ones where you can, like, shoot stuff out of it, and you're using it as, like, a CPR bag.
I don't know why we're talking about magic items, and the first thing that came to my mind was the dildo of fortification.
The dildo of unmoving.
What?
It's actually called the Rod of Sanctuary.
It's actually not far off. Like,
Wash the hell up.
Imagine fucking someone with a dildo of unmoving and they just physically are stuck there until they move it. That's like a weird BDSM
I don't know about
thing.
you guys, Runa, but I have a Rod of Sanctuary.
Tempted to time law. Oh, I hate when it does.
You're a DM, not a mod. Get back to DMing.
Yeah.
Stop this. Okay, so you guys wake up the next morning. You
Feel like a pig.
probably gather together for breakfast. You have your new cook, so you would have quite the fine breakfast laid over. Not that Minnow is bad at sourcing food, but the chef is another level.
Thanks,
Yes,
Duke.
Alex.
I'm not trying anything in the morning. I'm curious what Danon does.
In the morning, Dana wouldn't try anything.
Not even like a tiny finger prop.
Probably you wake up next to Damon, who is fast asleep, just like you, despite the late hour that you tend to sleep to. Morning.
Hi.
Been a while since I've woken up like this. It's nice. What's
Okay.
that look on your face? Is it the morning breath? What? Okay, I'm getting up. He rolls out of bed. Okay, you're still hungry and I'm out of bed, so that can't have been it. He's gonna throw a shirt on, walk over, walk over to the wash basin. Well, I said I had an edible, so tonight's gonna be fun. Law, don't you do it again. Don't you do it
I'm
again.
asking him how much it was because I swear to God, if you can't watch stream because you green out, I'm gonna kill you.
If you don't feel anything in 5 minutes, probably take another.
Shut the fuck up, Alex.
This
Terrible
is what
advice.
I do, actually.
Terrible advice.
You know,
Get on Runa's level and have to take 1,000 to feel anything.
I start the night with 70, and then I have 40 later on, and then I just stay up all night. You know, this is my lowest amount because because I'm used to 200 milligrams a night, so I'm doing better.
So you all get together for breakfast.
The caffeine in this bottle of Coke is more than my system usually has put into it.
15 milligrams, that is, you know, if you're not used to weed, that's still quite the start.
That's baby numbers, but also good numbers for
If
you.
you're not used to weed, 10 can be pretty good.
I used to take 10 milligrams just before work, just because I knew it didn't get me high enough to be too high, and also
microdosing.
yeah, microdosing.
Okay, so you guys have some breakfast. You guys will be gathered together. Is anybody sharing anything? Perhaps about a dream that they had this evening?
Did anyone have a dream?
No, my uncle didn't anything.
Yeah.
What did you dream about?
If you start singing, that...
No, I kicked the shit out of the Oni.
Really?
Wow.
Really.
Like Like
he
hot?
shit his pants.
Was it
What?
hot?
Hot? What do you mean hot?
Like, did you guys fight, but you winked at him one too many times?
No?
Were you more into like the fighting part of it or the him shitting his pants part of it?
Wait, you beat him?
You guys are really ruining this for me. Really.
What?
I'm
It
not
was a
even...
good dream.
You won?
Yeah.
You have a really powerful imagination. That's so cool.
Okay, but let's cut to the chase here.
No, I'm
Jasmine.
gonna dream about it in a hot
What?
way.
Tell us about the deal.
Huh?
Tell us about the D-hole.
What do you mean?
The D-hole.
Did you have a dream?
No.
Oh.
Didn't you?
Why would you think that?
I'm making a D-hole joke and you're playing along with it. I'm not saying that you told the rest of the stuff. I'm just saying that you told us about the D-hole.
Okay, yeah, my D-hole was really, really stuffed last night.
What is this session gonna be, guys? It's 7:16, and I think we're like 3
No.
seconds out of the joking.
Okay, well,
Google?
I had a dream that the witch was talking to me, and that...
The lich?
I thought she was a witch.
The dark stain?
I thought liches were boy witches.
Not at all. It's actually not gender specific.
Oh,
Witches are actually just a different thing entirely.
oh.
A lich is, and she'll just...
Start explaining.
Because
Oh.
she's read so much about liches in the last, like...
Think you got a nat 20 on one of your things looking at it? Yeah, you've read a lot about
It's
liches.
just kind of an info dump.
Oh.
And you can't interrupt her either, like...
10 minutes later, so what I was saying.
Uh-huh.
And that is what a lich is. I've read so much about it.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I'm done breakfast.
Are you telling them more about the dream?
I guess.
Okay, please do.
I have to give her a different sword or something because she got the measurements wrong.
Oh, did she make a weapon that you couldn't use? Because when
I think she
was
made the
making-
wrong weapon.
Yeah, because she was making it with the sword last time, and I was sitting there and I was like, that's not Jasmine's weapon. Are you supposed to use it?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it wasn't clear whether I had to go and give her a sword or if she just wanted to know what kind of sword I had.
She said, come see me in 2 weeks.
So I'm not sure exactly when she wants to see us next.
You want me to message her?
Sure.
I cast something to...
Didn't she say come see me in 2 weeks?
Yes, and Jasmine has forgotten.
Dreams are hard to remember, you guys.
I'm gonna cast something to her.
Yeah.
Jasmine said you guys shared a dream. What time are we coming next? And does she have to use the sword?
I would like you to come and see me in 2 weeks, darlings. I will have a sword ready. Yes, she needs to use it.
Okay, 2 weeks. And you do have to use whatever weapon it is. You're getting better at weapons. You should see yourself with a bow. Very hot and exotic.
You think?
Yeah. You're like a ranger, and you're like, I shoot the hearts through men I love.
Maybe I should get a pet. Don't rangers have pets?
They have
Yeah!
familiars.
You could get a tiger and you could call him Joe Exotic.
Please get a tiger.
I want a tiger now.
I want you
What if
to have a
what if I
tiger.
use your unicorn?
You're going to say no.
I would be so majestic with my pet unicorn.
So, Alex, I thought I remembered this from the spell description of dream. The target recalls the dream perfectly upon waking. It's in the text.
Oh, now we're rules as written, huh?
Sorry, carry on with the bullshit you were talking. I mean,
Okay, so we have a couple weeks before we have to go see her.
yes.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Well, what's on the table?
We have to die?
So
We can go try to find that Where the flame meets the sky.
Yeah, there's that. Sylvie's mother is eventually coming to stay in Clouds. So there's that as well. And then other than that, anything you guys might want to get up to, but that's kind of what's pulling you at the moment.
Adalia,
Yes.
let's call Dad.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a ruby out of my little pouch.
Hang on. Have we found a way to know if someone's a doppelganger yet?
No.
I think it's going to be pretty obvious if Dad is a doppelganger.
That's what I thought.
Did we figure out a way to... Do I have to do research? Do I have to go to the library again? Oh no, whatever shall I do with my day? Doppelgangers, great research topic.
Dad makes a pretty memorable entrance.
So I'm going to just put a thought into the stone.
Am I gonna get eaten?
No.
Okay.
Maybe burned.
I don't...
Hey Dad, I need help and I have a question.
Oh, I have to go change.
It's urgent.
Okay. You cast into this, it glows warmly in response. And you would hear a voice. Well, then I suppose I'll need to be there soon.
I'll send it back. I'll be like, yeah, I've also fixed Adalia. I brought her back.
I see. Well, I'm sure I'll get more information when we meet.
Okay, I mentally send him the location. Well, he would be able to see from where this message is sent.
Alright. As you send that off to your father, you know him well enough to know that he'll probably arrive. If he's, hurrying, he could be there today. But, anywhere from a day to a week from when he arrives.
Alright.
I come running down the stairs, hastily put together, a deserty outfit that kind of, matches Cyrus's kind of style. Because I assume that's what your dad would go for.
Yeah.
Eh?
So, about that,
Where is he?
he could be coming. My father may or may not make advances on you. Both of you,
Really?
Sylphie and Jasmine. You can ignore them. He will not be offended.
Okay.
Would you be offended?
About what?
You can't go after his dad!
I'm asking how Cyrus feels.
Jasmine, you can do whatever you want, but you'd be one of thousands.
Eventually thousands. It's not thousands right now, but
Well,
it was.
hundreds.
Last time we talked, I think it was tens.
Oh, has he cut it down recently?
Well, he just hasn't had that much time to build it back up. He was trapped for a long time before he had us, so...
Okay, but what about the villa in Garnash? He had 85 just there.
Most of those were servants. I think he only has 10 wives right now, but he's told us stories about
Are you
when
guys
he had
each
thousands.
from a different wife?
Okay, but what about the broader harem?
But that's what I mean. I'm pretty sure... he told us a lot about before he was trapped, but I think it's at 10 right now.
Is this why you're so into harems?
No, well, you think
Oh, it's genetic.
it's more of a joke, anyway. But
Sorry, just the sentence. Is this why you're so into harems? Oh, it's genetic.
anyways, just don't be offended. He's not.
Do you want me to pretend to be in your harem to impress your dad?
No. Just listen to me. Let me finish. He's not a human.
Okay.
He's not even a person. He's a person, but he's more like a force of nature.
Okay.
And he will look at you different. He'll see you as a person, but not
See us as a person.
as fully as a person.
Yeah. I get that feeling very often. Will not be brand new.
Okay. All right.
So he's a man?
Sure.
Got him.
Okay.
Feminism. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
Girl power.
Making me look bad.
Are you going to do some research, Sylvie?
Yeah, and doppelgangers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drag Lance with me
Okay.
as like a little date.
Alright. It's going to take you more than just a day to
That's
do
okay.
like proper amount of research. And I think that Cyrus's father is going to arrive first. So we're going to handle that.
Okay.
And then if you guys spend the rest of the 2 weeks looking, then we'll do some rolls for research and stuff. So it would be 2 days later. And you would discover what Idalia means by he likes to make an entrance. You would be able to hear the clamoring from inside the manor, from inside the library. People starting to talk, loud tones, questioning voices. You guys come out and see in the sky, probably like 200, 300 yards off from the walls of clouds, is a massive circle of fire. A ring of flame with these massive burning runes spinning big, like almost 100 feet across.
That's so cool.
With just blackness in the middle, and then a flash as it becomes the middle briefly of this tremendously long structure that hangs in the sky outside of clouds, and you watch it collapse inwards, and there's like a heat mirage that resolves into a ship floating in the air. The whole underside of it burns like coal embers in a fire that's close to going out. It is, and it's hard to tell from here. Did I write down?
Sophie's fangirling. I just want you to know
Yeah.
that. Like,
Every peasant within a kilometer of the ship has to make a dexterity save. 10d6 damage, half if they fail.
Yeah,
So the whole town dies.
it is a full 400
fangirls
feet
more.
long.
murder.
The front of it is this like kind of rounded structure with these massive like roots kind of sprouting from it and hanging down. A huge window on the front, a bit of flame on the inside of it, and it is literally a 400-foot long pine seed. That front structure is the body of the seed, and the ship that stretches out behind it to get that full 400 feet is the blade from the seeds that like would spin through the air on the single wing, and it hangs in the sky outside of clouds.
Wait,
It's so cool!
I thought it was fire-based.
Yes.
Why is it a tree?
Because the trees burn.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You need fuel
why
for
would-
fire. You can't just live off, like, AR.
But he's not the tree elemental.
He burns
Doesn't he-
trees. What do you
Hi!
want to
It's like, well, I wouldn't make a ship out of meat.
So the ship is outside of clouds at the moment. There'd be nobody in front of you. Like it would hang over a few neighborhoods of clouds if it was over the city.
We're ready. We're preparing.
We gotta go out to him.
We're ready.
Yeah, if you guys want to make your way out
I
of
dress
clouds,
fiery.
you would see the procession coming towards you. There is a
Oh, if they're coming to us, we'd invite them to the mansion.
they're coming into the city. So if you guys go
Yeah.
out to the gate to greet them, you would see approaching the city.
We're just all fiery.
There are 3 figures approaching, walking as they come. One of them at the front you would recognize as an Efreet. He looks mostly human, with dark skin, spots almost like a crown of like ember red, like venting out around him at the top. He looks like mostly kind of flesh and blood at the moment. Not too much of like the fire elemental heritage showing, but his every step leaves a trail of black smoke behind his feet, just like an after image.
This is so cool.
Walking, like jumping beside him, you guys would recognize a lava mephit.
Oh!
You guys have seen a few of these small creatures when you were in that metal tower. There were some lava mephits hurling up flame, you see jumping along. And then walking beside him is an Arakocra. Sorry, not an Arakocra, a Kenku. So it looks like a raven in humanoid form.
Looks like Black Feather.
Blackfeather
Different bird.
No,
is
Blackfeather's an
Aarakocra.
Aarakocra.
Has more like raven features than Blackfeather. Blackfeather was more like kind of hawkish. This has more like raven features, but same like dark feathers. Although there is a bit of. Let me look at the token for the best way to describe this before I say one thing and then the token's something else. Where'd I put this motherfucker? I might have put it on the other. There is no other floor. Where are they? That's okay. I can get them from here. Yeah. So instead of the pure black, there is like an undertone of like deep red to their color. As the trio approaches and sees you at the gates, the people see the people guarding the gate notice him as well and seem to recognize the figure. As he walks directly up to Cyrus and Adalia and claps a hand on both of their shoulders.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, children. Lovely to see you. And who are these?
Is he hot?
He is a very attractive figure. Yeah, like I said, the like crown almost of like ember heat that comes off at times, a like steel cut jaw, attractive figure. What's that?
Facial hair, or is he
No.
shaven?
Doesn't have hair either because flame is what do.
Oh, his hair is flame.
Well, he has the crown that comes out.
Oh, he's bald?
Bald, yeah.
Done.
He's out!
He's actually less attractive by 100%.
It's a debuff.
Just keep that for your future when you have to shave your head.
Okay.
For Isaac's sake, we will never enjoy a bald character, just so we can dread it.
Very well muscled. He is a good, like, close to 7 feet tall, broad shoulders, thick muscle underneath. He is shirtless with, like, just very, very cut. Standing,
Is
clapping.
that 12 abs?
I think it's 14.
Big, like, ruby on a chain. For a necklace kind of thing.
Heliod Flameweaver. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Sophie.
Jasmine.
Lance. I just blanked on his name. Danon.
Wow.
These are our
Hey,
adventuring
Dana came
group.
too.
We've been traveling together for a bit now.
I see you chose an exciting life after all.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Somewhat.
Well, we have
Everything.
we got a lot to fill you in on.
Is the danger imminent?
Yes.
In a couple months.
And come with us. Do you want anything to eat?
I need to go and visit my wife first. I have a gift for her. Sorry it took me a few days. I was loath to come empty-handed.
Okay. I give him the address for the place.
Oh yeah, to your guys' house?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, as he has 3 boxes like wrapped and floating behind him that kind of come up and like hover over his shoulder as he does this. Well, I'll come visit after I'm done speaking with them.
Okay.
Pleasure, and try not to die while I'm away.
Okay.
Do our best.
Adalia, I'm glad to hear you're well. As he will walk past. This is the first you've seen of the Kenku, Cyrus. You recognize the Mephit immediately. This is a member of his crew. This is Dak. He is called the Keeper of Titles.
Okay.
And he is he's almost always with your father. But yeah, the Kenku is new to you. You haven't seen them before. They look young, like adolescent, as they walk past you all into the city.
Is that your mom? Is he going to go visit your mother?
Yeah, Dad has 3 wives here in the Flameweaver manor.
Is one of them yours?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Where is it?
I mean, we can go if you want.
Can we go?
Is it in town?
Yeah, it's in the city.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you not want to?
No,
Your mom's been here the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Like, we can go see her sometimes, but, it's Dad's house, so.
Mom is enjoying her life.
The manor's actually not that far from where we live. Like, it's in the Waving Grass district, too.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are uncomfortable. We do not have to go.
No, we can go.
Yeah, we might as well see the place.
Okay, I'm ready.
As you start to follow, trailing a little after now Heliod, who is up ahead. And you guys eventually, indeed, it is not incredibly far. It's like a 10-minute walk, maybe less, from your guys' manor. It's a fair bit bigger than your guys' manor. It is one of the bigger manors in the city. Massive and overdone. Everything is like marbled, everything is carved into it. The wall that goes around it is an actual like wall of flame that comes up in spots. And it's not actual flame, it's carved like flame and has a bit of like a hot sheen to it. As you guys approach this grand and imposing manor,
Just chaise lounge everywhere.
the door is pulled open as Heliod is approaching, and you can see a couple of guards on either side letting through into this huge courtyard on the other side. Big fountain, well manicured hedges and garden here. Well, this is the manor. Do you want to go in?
Wow.
Mhm.
Dad! As Heliod stops and looks back, can we come in? Please.
I'm going to turn to one of the guards. I'm like, hey,
Yes, young master.
if, what would I call them? Like the other women? Would I call them like stepmom?
Yeah, stepmothers.
Yeah, I guess. If any of mom, this is weird. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what we would call them. So we have mom.
Probably, or mothers.
Or your dad's wives. Like, you could just not see them as moms at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, if any of the wives are in the pillow room,
I fixed it.
if they're in the pillow room, can you just get them to come out, please?
I think you should be quite safe.
I don't want to go in the pillow room.
I think you should be quite safe.
Yeah, but safe doesn't mean comfortable.
Safe means I do not think you will have any reason to go into the pillow room.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
What's in the pillow room?
I ignore her.
Dahlia leans over. Pillows.
What's wrong? I like pillow.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Is it like a book reading?
Is it a sex thing?
Yeah.
Well, like,
Baby?
it's more so just they hang out naked in the pillow room thing.
Is it what you guys were made?
What?
Okay, so I'm uncomfortable now, and
Which pillow?
I think Cyrus was right to ignore this. As you guys are following Heliod in, and you guys would see 3 women waiting at the kind of like end of the long hallway that comes through that opens into where like a castle would have like a throne room. There's a big sitting room here. Chairs, tables for like food to be set out on, a couple of bookshelves and things like this. And like the center of the house is instead kind of like a lounge. And there are 3 women standing there. There's a human woman. Looks to be gorgeous. She is maybe in her 30s, late 20s by the looks of it. She has in the middle another human woman next to her. Much shorter, kind of like a bob of hair, maybe 40. And then to the right of her is a tabaxi, a like calico tabaxi standing there.
He's a furry.
Darlings, I brought gifts.
Which one's your mom?
The cat, right?
Do you
human?
Yes, it's a human.
There's 2 humans.
Which one?
Is it the short one? You're kind of short.
It's not. It's the taller one. As he would approach and...
Dan's, I'm sorry, but Dan's face every time we ask a stupid question is like a tired older brother, like, yes.
I'm gonna turn to him. I'm like, which one's my mom's the 24-year-old. Yeah, she got pregnant when she was 3.
Law says,
crazy.
so right now, Law says Guy gives Dill 5s.
I said he is a DILF.
You did say
Minus
that.
he's bald.
Okay. As he steps in and steps up to the human woman on the left and takes her immediately into a dip and would give her a kiss at the bottom of the dip and come up and
So
one of the
romantic.
presents would like float out
Eye
and
roll.
land in her hands.
It's so romantic.
Human woman in the middle, he takes her hand and just brings it up and puts a kiss on her knuckle, and a present floats over to her, and then the calico he steps up to and picks up into this twirl, like a big spin, and you see her face just light up as she smiles. He spins around and sets her down.
We're just like, oh, so cute.
As a gift floats to her, and they're all 3 clutching them now, and they begin to just chat.
I because of what happened the other morning, I assume Dana's still with us. I look at this, and I look at Dana, and I just look back.
As they just melt into conversation. You can feel that like they're the only 3 in the room for him. He's just chatting with them like no one else is here. As the 3 of them are talking to him, there's a lot of like laughter and smiles coming, and he tells a few stories. And then eventually the taller human woman kind of nudges, and you see the shorter one go, "Oh, we should leave you 2 alone with your kids for a little bit." And grabs onto the cat, who like holds his hand as she gets kind of like pulled away until she has to like let go.
I'm going to look at Lance when he does the lifty thing and do the exact same thing Jasmine did, and I'm like, you should do that.
And I was like, yeah, no, that's a good one. That's going in the bank.
Literally.
What'd you get, Mom?
Your mother looks over as your father turns and a smile bright and just is like holding the taller woman's hand. And she looks over. Cyrus, Idalia, it's so lovely to see you. I don't know what I got.
We'll take a look.
Oh, I shouldn't open it. Well, alright. And she lets go of it, and it just hangs in front of her. She starts to pull the bow off of it and unwrap, and it falls open. And there is this, this glass rose stem, and this, like, fiery-looking rose of glass, and you can see, like, the heat still kind of coming off of it. And she's like, oh my gosh. Then she turns, wait, is it alive? You should plant it quickly. Just anywhere? No, probably in the hotbed. Okay, and she just leaves it, and there's the little like pad that it's like hanging above, and she just leaves that in the air. She's gonna come over, step up, pull Adalia into a big hug, and like squeeze her. I was like, okay, thanks, Mom. And she'll step up and put a hand on either of Cyrus's shoulder, reach up and kind of like ruffle the hair a little bit. I missed you both.
Yeah, no, as a character, I don't know how much my mom and them know about Blackfeather and what happened.
I think your father would know nothing,
Okay.
and your mother probably knows very little.
Alright. I would have talked to Adalia and be like, I think we filled that in on what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably a good idea.
Dad?
As your mother is going to look over at the rest of you, hello, I'm
Hi.
Evelyn. It's lovely to meet you all. I don't want this to die, so I'm going to go, but it was very nice to meet you.
Very nice
all
to
of you.
meet
Very nice to
you.
meet
Pleasure's all mine.
Charmer. I'm taken, though. She grabs the rose and is going to rush off as you're left there, and the thing that was floating on just falls to the ground.
Alright, well,
Sorry, proper introductions. I gave you my name earlier, and I thought we would meet again later. This seems as good as anywhere, so I'll give you my full introduction.
Okay.
Heliod Flameweaver, captain of the Silvari Rethi, god friend of the rootless pine, Favored wanderer of the endless horizon, and, Dak, what should be the last one for today? This cage, and Scourge upon the astral sea.
That's very many titles.
I have more.
Really?
Of course.
I know it's too busy, but you should tell me them later.
Well, you'll have to travel with me for a time. I save them for introductions.
Really?
That's...
This introduction should be longer.
Well, if you want to travel, you'll hear many more of them.
Okay.
I meet many people. This is Dak, my keeper of titles, and Cutter, my son.
Your guys'
As,
I'm gonna turn. I'm like, son.
as Cutter just shakes their head. What? Daughter.
your
Oh.
sister?
Well, hi, Cutter.
Hi, Cutter.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
All right.
You just want to sink your fingers into feathers.
Nope.
Where'd you meet this one, Dad?
Cutter's mother is from, the plane of air. A whirlwind of a Cancun and Basha.
Wow.
Where's the last place you've been on the material plane recently?
Material plane recently.
Yeah.
This is Cutter's first time on the material plane.
Oh.
We haven't been back in some time. It's rather a pain, depleting to come here with the Savali
Yeah.
Rethi.
Thanks for coming.
All right. Well, we got some updates for you.
Well, please, let's have a seat, make ourselves comfortable. No reason to stand on occasion.
I heard there's a good room for that.
We're in it.
Oh.
As he will just fall backwards into one of the, like, chaise lounges.
I want to see how the bird falls. Does a bird fall in like cute like dad, or does the bird like sit down by himself?
She goes to one of the, like kind of like big cushions that kind of like sinks in, stands, does like a little twist to like get her ankle right, and just like plops down into a cross-legged sit.
I love her so much. But I have a thing for killing kids.
So, Dad, do you remember when we
Sucks to suck.
left the ship?
Harm.
Me and Adalia?
Somewhat, yes.
Okay, well, we left the ship. We met up with Agravar. And then
Excellent.
we went on our own way. I started doing mercenary work with the Trill Clan. And Adalia had met Blackfeather. Do you remember Blackfeather?
Blackfeather, I can't say I'm familiar with the name. Although I am glad my contacts with the Trill Clan proved useful to you.
It was good. I'm gonna like look and make eye contact with Adalia and just wait for her to nod for me to keep going.
She looks at you, looks a little like confused for a moment, and then seems to like put it together and nods at you, and kind of like puts a comforting hand on your elbow.
Anyways, Blackfeather turned out to be a real piece of shit.
Wow.
And he did some very horrible, unpleasant things.
I'm comforted.
And I took Adalia away from his residence. And that how long ago would that have been? Start of the campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, like half a year ago now, I think.
That would have
Maybe
been about
longer.
6 months ago.
Well, we just had 4 months of downtime.
We just implemented
Yeah, no, it would be
It's like 10 months?
year-ish.
Okay.
That was about a year ago. He did some really, really severe things to Adalia's mind
with demons.
and broke it.
The tiny little
But he,
pieces.
have you ever heard of, I'm going to say the name of the demon,
Zalstat?
Zalstat. Have you ever heard of him?
I can't say I have. The only layer I'm truly familiar with is Dis. I've travelled through the rest of them, but Dis is the only place I have a home.
Okay.
I know a few major figures there.
Anyways, this Blackfeather had made deals with Zalstat, and he had these things called the weight of sin, or what were they calling it?
Yeah,
Sorry?
you got it.
The weight of sin. Basically, he had these stones that whenever he sinned, the sin just went on the stone. So nobody would think bad of him, and he could literally stab you or fuck your wife right in front of you, and you would never think of him as a bad person.
Interesting. The Hells come up with such unique inventions.
So anyways, we got rid of him. He
Well done.
ended up calling in whatever his deal with the devil, and he got sent to, I'm not sure where, somewhere in the Hells.
As else that.
But then Adalia's mind was broken, so we ended up having to, well, you might remember, what was her name? Mashar? Does that name ring a bell?
Sure.
She would have been back from the time of,
Oh, the Arcanum woman. Yes.
yeah, she would have been, what the fuck is the other guy's name?
Ballo?
Ballo. She would have been back around the same time as Ballo.
Well, Ballo's time is a long stretch.
Well, Ballow's still around, but Mashar technically is still around, but fractured.
Into many things,
We
like a dragon and a horror.
We found her city.
Yeah.
And we were able to go in there and reforge Adalia's body.
She got melted
To
down like a candle.
Yeah, to fix her.
Her mind that was broken.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay, but take a look at her body, because it did something.
And then a demon named Genesis was like, look at all of those seams, and then he fixed those seams that the candle wax made.
I just want to make
I
sure.
don't recommend having dealings with Genesis.
Okay, well, he did something to her, but I just want to make sure that there's nothing
Yeah.
untoward. Can you at least take a look at her, like, pathways or something?
Very well. I shall take a look. As he's going to cast a spell, and the eyes that were fairly human before that are just like burning, like circles of flame with heat coming off the top. As he will take Adalia and kind of like run his hands from her shoulders to her fingertips and look her over. I don't see anything that worries me.
Okay.
So he
But-
did fix some things.
Well, as far as I can tell.
Alright, so that brings us up to a little while ago. And then I'm going to run him through just the prophecy and the stuff that we've been on since the end of basic Blackfeather. All the way up until the flame that touches the sky, and how the storm giant is trying to kill Sylphie.
Prophecy, befitting of children of mine. As he looks with some genuine pride over you and Adalia.
Very parents. You know this thing you guys don't want? I'm so proud of you.
I know of the flame that bites the sky. Not its original name. That was spoken by Anne.
What was it? Sorry?
I know of the
Flame that bites the sky.
creature that you speak of, yes.
It's a creature?
It's a creature?
By my standards. Perhaps not by yours.
What is it?
It is a flame, one that was spoken into being by N himself.
Do I know who
A
N is?
while ago. N is the master of the Lord, the Lord of the Plane of Fire.
Okay. I'm supposed to find it. And it's the only way that I'm supposed to be able to fight this storm giant.
Last I heard about it, it had made its way onto the material plane and jumped owners a few times. I haven't had the pleasure of making their acquaintance, but I know where I would start looking.
Where would that be?
There is a plains far to the south, burned to cinders probably about 1,000 years ago. I'm not always to be trusted on my timelines, however. It has never recovered. As I understand, this was the flames doing.
I show him the vision. I use Conjure Flame.
Yeah.
And then Control Flame to show him the vision that I'd seen of, like, the thing with the tree.
Steady, Cyrus. Sharpen the edges.
Guidance.
5.
I spell point reroll that.
And you
You also have
guidance.
guidance.
10. Oh, and you get a d4.
Okay, someone roll me a d4.
3.
21.
That's the way.
22. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the way. As what are you showing?
I show him the thing
little
that I'd
finger.
seen, the plane and the tree with the fire. Like that image.
That's the one. As I said, to the south. We could go there.
Really? And you said you haven't met them before, so you get to introduce yourself and say your titles.
Indeed, that would be pleasant. I haven't done much swashbuckling on the prime material plane for some time.
Okay.
Well, if you want to come, that's fine.
To see the place.
I'm gonna, like, in my ring, I'm whispering to my ring, "This is my father."
You get, like, kind of like a warm acknowledgement from the ring.
Alright, well, I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Well, the ship needs to recharge a little. As I said, the trip to the material plane is rather taxing.
Do you want to see our home?
I don't see why not.
You could meet me now.
I'll tell Duke to cook some dinner.
Why don't I come by this evening for dinner, then?
Okay.
Sure. What do you want for dinner?
Whatever you make is fine by me.
Sausage rolls.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. We'll see you this evening, like, around 7.
Can we do 9?
9,
I've
sure.
been away from the wives for a while.
I instantly am like, yep, that'll do.
Very good.
I'm getting up to, like, leave.
I'm proud of you, Cyrus. I'm glad to see you've made such a life for yourself of adventure. Taking after me.
Can we hang out with your daughter and bring her with us?
Cutter, as the Kenku looks over, bring her with us.
You want to come with us?
She gets up.
You can meet me now, and I can show you everything. I'm gonna take her hand.
Okay. you grab her hand, you feel the feathers. Take care of your sister then, you two.
Alright, take care of Mom.
Of course.
Okay.
Well then, till this evening. As he will take your hand and give you a kiss on the back of your hand, and he will do the same to each of you, except for his children, who he will pull into a hug.
You guys need to roll for being flattered.
Roll for swoon.
Yeah, roll
Yep.
for swoon.
Roll for swoon. It's a 18. Is
It's
that
a
good or bad?
17.
Fully swooned.
I
He
swooned.
rolled.
We both got fully swooned.
Okay, well,
He's quite charming.
He has a plus 30, so give him a roll.
As
It's like
you
black
feel,
feather all over
you
again.
feel the heat of his lips kind of linger on the back of your hand as you
Oh my
guys make your
God.
way out.
Does he want the Medusa?
Lance is gonna smack you. Lance is also looking at his hand, where the heat would linger for him as well.
What? You have to wonder.
As you guys make your way out of Flameweaver Manor.
So I don't remember exactly how it works. Can my necklace just transmit my thoughts to Danon whenever it wants?
You may speak telepathically with Daedrin over any distance.
Is it whenever I want or whenever the thing wants?
Whatever the necklace wants, which usually is the same as when you want, but there have been a few times that stuff has made its way to Danon either way.
I
Okay.
like standing in the
Yeah.
middle of an important meeting, and she's like, "I want to fuck you so hard." Imagine your bang, bing, 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 as they're like sitting at a dinner table, and he's like,
Choking on a chicken bone.
No, cause I don't know. Jasmine right now, like, in my mind at least, the necklace, like, does the necklace want them together? I don't know what the necklace wants, but I guess if you ever want to know or it's so weird to try and do without just controlling it. But like, if the necklace has an agenda it's trying to pursue by selectively, like, sharing her thoughts.
Not your thoughts. The necklace has no access to your thoughts.
My thoughts. Okay.
It's what you say out loud or what you will through the necklace that it can pick up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So far it has sent some of your out loud words telepathically as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to
But
know.
it has no actual access to your brain box.
Cool.
Okay, so I take
That
this.
solves the problem.
Oh, what's her name again?
This is Cutter.
Cutter.
Yeah.
Just putting it in chat.
Okay.
I'm just talking to Cutter.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know,
Okay.
like super excited,
Sophie
like
telling stories.
having so much fun, and like showing like little bows for her.
She is splitting her attention to like wide-eyed at Sylvie, to like wide-eyed at clouds, and like looking around.
Do you want to go walk around?
Let's go walk around.
You want to come with us?
Okay.
I can show you Biffum's balls, and then I can show you my favorite spot in the library.
Biffum's balls.
Yeah, you like Biffum?
Let's go Biffum's balls.
You're going to like Biffum's balls. Are you copying my accent? Do it again.
I'm copying your accent.
Oh, you're so cute. I love you so much. I'm
Grab an arm, just like the widest saucers for eyes as you're pulling her down the street in like almost a jog of excitement at this point.
I get her anything that she wants.
she's looking around. She has some coin of her own. A not inconsiderable amount of coin of her own by the looks of it.
She is kind of a Fire Lord's daughter.
Yeah.
I really hope he doesn't keep her broke.
Nope. No, she has some spending levers. You're pulling her through. She's just watching other people like walking around with weapons. A couple of like the floating swords really catch her eye.
Those ones are really cool.
Cool.
I look at Dana like he's supposed to do something because I want to see what he does.
Okay. Literally like waiting.
This is the ghost of
Put his arm out for you.
I roll my eyes and walk away from him.
Alright. He pretends to like mimes holding an open head, like not holding arms.
I just love on her a lot. I like get her little accessories and stuff, and like if we can find a pretty dress.
By the
that
time
matches.
By the time you get to Biffum's Bowls, she's wearing this, and not really the color you would choose, this like emerald green dress over her that isn't the best look with her kind of like reddish black feathers.
It's because she liked the color.
Yeah. And her feathers are just a mess of like hairpins, clips, like a couple of earrings just like put through some of the feathers and spots.
You love necklaces.
As you guys arrive at Biffum's Bowls, Sylphie!
Hello.
Oh.
I brought a new friend.
Oh, hello.
This is Cutter.
I'm Cutter.
We're going to order. Get me one of my favorites, and
Oh.
then how much do you like spice, Cutter?
You want spicy or very spicy? Nope.
Is that what she does?
Yeah.
You don't like spice, Cutter?
Nope.
Where did you learn that?
Let me see this. Librarian.
Really? Okay, I will just get the ball then, and then can we get it to go so that I can take her to see the city more? It's her first time.
It's always to go.
No, it's not. This is my first to go order ever.
Well, but the bowls you can always take.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that. I just like hanging out with you.
Good, good. The rest of you want anything?
Sure, I guess.
Dana will take an extra spicy.
I guess I'm having an extra spicy.
I'll
And-
just have
It's really good.
Can I just have the soup?
Yeah, spicy or very spicy?
Spicy.
Alright,
It's spicy for me.
alright. Lance went, oh yeah, very spicy. As he starts to make you see him take like one of them aside and dump some spices into it.
I go back and I put a gold on the thing. I'm like, hit Beef Boy over there with an extra shot of spice. When no one's listening.
Who's Beef Boy?
Lance.
Lance?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you go, oh, okay. As he takes some Sylphie's spice and puts it into Lance's as well.
I'm like extra. Extra.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good.
I was just talking to Cutter.
Yeah, you're talking to Cutter, who's keeping like a wide berth from the like tear-inducing spice roiling off of the
This
like,
is
pot of soup.
one
that
of
he
my
has.
favorite people, Cutter. He is very sweet. I know I say it quietly, so he cannot hear me, but I know Cutter is going to say it louder than me, so it's okay. He's very sweet.
That's so.
Yeah. I really like him a lot.
I really like him a lot.
Yes. Yes.
As soup bowls start coming out, the main one I'm worried about here is Danon, who is just like, because he's been challenged, is trying this.
And Lance's.
Lance is fine. Lance can handle the like Lance.
Oh,
can
but
handle,
his is knocked up extra.
Yeah, Lance can handle a lot of heat.
He's with.
He would, you see him cough like if you're like, okay, that was more than I was expecting. That's good though. Yeah, third line. Any more and it would ruin the flavor. Why? not the normal. Oh, you gave me a gold. Looks over. Well, it's good. He'll tip in and keep eating a little more cautiously, but he can handle the heat. Danon is eating the soup, doing just fine, but just sweating. Like, just pouring sweat and, like, heavy blinks, but is still, like...
It's good. I want him to, like, eat, and he's, like, looking, and everyone's, like, kind of suffering. He looks at Self, he's like...
Good soup, I can see why you like it.
No, Jade's totally ignoring him. She just is enjoying the soup that she makes.
As you guys
I like how Sophie's building up the spice tolerance of the group by just feeding them spicy food slowly.
Taking them to Biffins, yeah.
Yeah, like, they can eat this now.
Yeah, it's still hot, but you guys can handle the regular. It's uncomfortable, but it's doable. As you guys enjoy some food here, Cutter is just kind of like watching. Eventually, takes a couple of like skips and jumps over to another stall you see, and you see some gold trade hands as they come back with 3 kebabs, basically, and coming up.
What's it like? Do you like it?
It's very good.
Very, very good. It's very, very cute.
As she just starts...
We said no pets.
Just starts
She's not a
tearing
cat, she's a
into the 3
person.
kebabs.
Sure.
I'm gonna turn. I'm like, you like kebabs?
You like kebabs?
Oh no.
I was going to bring her around the city.
You take Cutter sightseeing. There's like lots of sights and sounds around for her that she's taking in. Quite frequently, you hear her just like parroting. Like you walk by somebody who's like in like deep conversation between each other. I love you. She'll just like copy random sounds she hears that she seems to like as you guys were moving along.
You're ruining our kids' lives!
You're ruining our kids' lives!
Okay.
You're ruining
Our kids' lives.
You're ruining
Our kids' lives.
ruining you're ruining
Tonight!
Tonight will be the night that I am born.
As the eyes get a little less wide, she seems to take in the sights. You watch her growing a little tired, with like very full belly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kebabs for a kenku of her size.
We would head back, and I would introduce her to Jasmine's mount if Jasmine wants, and the unicorn and the Pegasus.
Okay, yeah, you can take
And
her through.
Minnow.
You can take her through the stable. She keeps a distance from the horses, but like peers over them, like peers over anything between her to look at them, but doesn't like approach.
And then I really just want you to talk to yourself as she meets Minnow, please.
Oh, hello. I am Minnow. It is very nice to meet you. It is very nice to meet you. Okay, that is a little strange. I am not sure how I feel about that.
She parrots.
Okay,
So
I understand. As I understand that is normally considered somewhat rude.
no, it is a kink thing.
It is a kenku thing. Okay, I can accept that.
She's very cool. She's their half sister.
I am very cool.
She is their half sister.
Oh, that is very strange. I thought that they would also be Genasi.
Apparently,
It's,
has so many wives.
So
As go ahead, Dylan.
we're all Genasi.
Yes.
It,
Except for the kenku.
yes, but it. Well, you know how it works.
I do not know how it works. As Cutter's like, Kenku Genasi!
You know how you know how my mother got with a human and made me.
Oh, I understand.
But-
so she is a
but-
Kenku Genasi.
Yes, but she.
And that is why she shouted Kenku Genasi.
Yeah.
I see.
And she apparently their dad has many, many wives. Like how my mother had many, many buddies.
I see. I believe I heard about this before, so I am not surprised. Not surprised. Okay. Why did she repeat that, though? I do not see how that adds to the conversation.
You should have seen when she was parroting someone arguing about their kids' well-being.
Ruining! Well, I am slightly uncomfortable and have chores, so I am going to go. It was very lovely to meet you.
And Minnow, can you get the main room ready for dinner?
Yes, I will get it ready for dinner. As she turns to go away, and the Kenku kind of reaches out, it was very nice to meet you. Let's go over her house. She's like, right, yes, okay.
You can go.
Okay. She's gonna rush out of the room.
Yeah, we just have fun.
Yeah, you guys hang around.
Yeah.
Cutter kind of explores your house. Dynath doesn't seem to come out to visit at all. But you give them the tour. You end up kind of lounging about. You let the chef know that you're expecting company for this evening, and go about your day. Wait, I missed a bunch of stuff. Lost, I ate dinner, and now I'm getting to cruising altitude. Is she trying to kill another NPC? Lance ain't no bitch. Dana just ate wing number 7. Oh, I love hot wings. Those are very fun.
I like the people that are unaffected by it. Like, they're the funniest.
I really like the ones that blame him. Like, the person who played in the Hunger Games, what's her name again?
The Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah, she played Katniss. Her name's like on the tip of my tongue. Where she was like, "What are you doing, Jennifer Lawrence?" She's like, "What do you do? What have you done to me?" Really good one. Imagine a Kenku with Tourette's. That would be intense. When an elemental and a Kenku loves each other very much. Law, I'm gonna time you out. You give me no choice.
Law said, "This is your fault, Isaac. You keep introducing characters that night lay eggs."
I think he means might, but it's not my fault. It's definitely your fault, Law. You have a choice, and you are making the wrong one.
Okay, hold on. So, if a bird...
Whoa, let's take right and wrong out of this.
Let's not!
Law's making choices. You're having a bad reaction to those choices. That seems like something for you to work on, and Law can live their life.
Yeah.
What's Law done? Are you gonna scrutinize our one and only paying customer?
You need to understand. Law, he can grip if he wants to.
He can leave those grippers behind.
Why?
But if he wants a grip, he's gonna grip and he's gonna walk behind.
For what reason?
When the feet dance.
And the feet dance.
Lost is Alex, I love you.
Open-toed sandals. Showing off them, Chris babe.
So, Adalia would probably come and grab you, Cyrus, at about like 8:40.
That was a virtual high five with Law.
We should probably redeemed inspiration for Alex.
See, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. Everyone likes each other here.
We should probably go be ready for Dad when he arrives.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just like ready by the door for when he shows up.
Why?
So we can open it and greet him.
Oh, like a proper Superman thing, like if we were entertaining very high royal guests.
Yeah.
I can do that. BRB.
You can come with us.
I have to get ready.
Okay.
You said it was like a royal level guest.
Sophie, you got 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Until what?
To get ready.
Minnow! Hank! Get in the room!
Okay. I am going to the room. I am not understanding the urgency, but I will move urgently. She's going to run over to your room. And start to, as you explain, prepare with a hectic pace that she's not
bring
used in a
up
while.
a situation like when we used to entertain guests.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you remember when we were entertaining guests, but they showed up unsurprisingly?
Yes.
We're dealing with that, and we have 10 minutes!
Should I announce them?
Yes.
What is the title I should use to announce them when they arrive?
I go through all the titles that he gave me.
I am ready to do this, and there is no chance I will forget any of these because I have a very good memory.
Yeah.
Sometimes it helps to tell yourself things.
Yeah, I know. I do it all the time.
Good. As you hurry to get ready, yes, Alex?
This is a bit of an aside into a point. Danon has, like, for everyone who's ever interacted with Jasmine, it's been, a bit of a learning curve figuring out who is who and when they are who.
Yeah.
Danon has had the easiest time of his life knowing who's in control because there's like a sort of
Chill falls over
like
the room.
a bemused annoyance, and like totally ignored.
Just like
not,
and then it goes to like, and it's like, and there it is.
Yeah, like not like playfully ignored, like
Completely
totally you do not exist.
wasting air, and I cannot see.
And right now, it's very confusing because they're like super mixed,
No,
and it's just like really annoyed eyes,
All the time.
but like a pleasant expression. It's like.
Lance is like,
still sweating a little.
Lance is like, me too, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going to go change into something
Okay.
entertaining.
Yeah. Heliod will arrive at the door. Adelia's already ready to pull it open, and
Minnow's
Minnow's
ready.
standing on the side. You can see he has this very fancy robe that comes over him. It like cuts over the shoulders, and it seems to like big dials that seem to almost like clasp to his chest, leaving the rest of him out. Big.
The rest.
Well, not his pants. Like the rest of his chest and stomach. The collar kind of comes up to the top of his neck and around him. The whole thing has like a very kind of glossy obsidian look to the color, with gold trim like corded along the edges, and it kind of like drags behind him a little bit, and with the way his legs move, it's like filled with this like dark smoke. As he approaches the door, and Minnow, Heliod Flameweaver arriving, captain of the Silveri Wrath, godfriend of the Pine, wanderer of the endless horizon, scourge on the astral sea. Not quite, but...
I will come down the banquet, the staircase, in like I don't know, like a desert princess kind of thing.
This wonderful...
Like who's the girl in Aladdin?
Jasmine.
You're kidding me!
Oh yeah!
You're kidding me! Come on!
Yeah, I guess that. Yup. Yeah, that is her name.
What's that TV show?
No way that just happened!
I was like,
Please clip that, Law.
It only makes sense if you watch the show, though. I want to put it on TikTok, but
We could.
I could put a name under it.
You literally be like,
Yeah.
this Alex's character's named Jasmine. What's that princess's name in? Jasmine.
It does need a clip. What were you saying, Alex?
it doesn't
Desert
matter.
Princess?
I look hot.
Yeah, you look hot.
I look hot.
A little dumb, but Jasmine
Little,
looks
yeah,
hot.
decent amount of skin because that seems to be the aesthetic.
Uh-huh.
Wearing a very fine, like, you know how she has her, like, you guys have seen her in her fanciest, and you've seen her at her, like, low-key fanciest? She looks ready to entertain. Like, this looks like you'd show up to a noble woman's house, and this is what the daughter looks like, but elevated.
Right.
She looks rich.
Yeah. Yeah, you look like a noble receiving an important guest.
Yeah.
As he looks over all of you, stunning to the last.
Thanks.
May I enter?
Mm-hmm.
As he will come into the house. And Minnow will kind of lead the procession over to the dining hall. The nice table has been set out, the leaves have been added.
I just want to see what he looks like when he sees his daughter, who we have dressed up to the nines.
His face is kind of like all is as it should be. He doesn't seem surprised by it. It's expected.
She's just so cute. I love her so much. I
Yeah.
just squish her cheeks.
Is Cyrus dressing up?
Yeah, I'm in my magical clothing.
Okay, I would adjust your like suit jacket, and then
thank
pat you on the chest.
I appreciate it.
As you guys sit down at the dinner table, food starts to come out almost immediately as you guys sit down. you get to eat, conversation starts to flow a little bit. Heliod, for his part, is an adept conversationalist. He is pretty easy to chat with, feels pretty natural. You always know that you have his full attention when you're talking to him. Like, he's very, like, lasered in on who he's talking to. Yeah, not quite that close. But yeah, okay, that's a little closer, actually.
Yes, Heliod. Yes, Heliod.
Sylvie would be, like, very similar. Like, very... She doesn't talk. Like, she's very fine and refined. And, like...
Your uncle's really coming
Yeah,
through
like, you can tell the lessons.
Yeah.
And you can tell when she messes up because she goes...
So, Heliod seems to catch, like, the kind of rules of etiquette you're using, and immediately, like, pivot to match.
Yeah.
You can tell he has a lot of experience in a lot of different, like, cultures and contexts, and seems to pick up pretty quickly what's, like, proper of yours, and just immediately, like, falls into the very same rules.
What I imagine, like, watching Sylvie is a lot of her wanting to go, really? Just, like...
Yeah, a little bounce as she, like, grips
I
her
grab my
hands.
glass. I'm like... This is a great line.
And he would have brought a gift for his part. It would be a bottle of spring water that just kind of like flows out into a tray around it, and you can just dip glasses
That's
into
so
it.
cool.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be refilled with water, but it's just kind of like a mini fountain that sits there in the middle.
It's like a pump. It's just a water pump.
Yeah, really loud and great.
It's like my cat water fountain at home. Middle of the night, you're like going to bed, and you're... and you're like, oh, fucking needs to be filled with water. So you fill it with water, and you're...
I love the... random jam. I love the videos of cats that are so tuned in to the sound of their food bowl that they're just like living life, and then all of a sudden...
Do you hear them like spinning out on the floor? Yeah.
I love cats.
They eat like 4 bites of food and they get bored of it and walk away.
Oh, and then you take the food away and put it up on the counter, and they're like...
or dare they see 1 millimeter of bottom of the bowl? They're starving. They must be taken away from you, and they go...
The ugliest meows.
Yes.
What a lovely evening.
It's very good.
The food was delicious.
Yeah, it's good
It's
to
been
see
a
it.
while since one of my children have treated me.
Well,
How many kids do you have?
Currently,
Yeah.
3. And 1 on the way.
Really?
Who?
One in the astral sea is pregnant currently.
Really?
It should be a while yet.
That's cool.
Well, what more could an Ifrit ask for? My children are well and successful. Their friends are powerful and kind. But we have some problems to deal with. We should talk about when we set out.
Yeah.
The ship
Sooner.
needs probably 2 days to charge, and we'll be going over the mountains, which can be unpleasant. Are you familiar with Kilkram?
Nope.
are we familiar with that?
Kilkram is the country on the mountain. So there's a mountain range that like splits the continent quite a bit. Kilkram is a country of warlike wyvern
Is it the
riders.
one? Is it the one where they stamp you with a slave mark and then
Yeah.
you're a slave?
Yeah.
We're,
They are unpleasant neighbors for most people, and one of the most powerful military nations on the continent.
Do we have to? Are they going to stop us?
Usually they attempt to.
Or are we going to stop them?
Well, we might have to. Prepare yourself, we can take my ship.
Okay.
Alright, you want to leave in the morning?
2 days.
Alright, sounds good.
Do you need somewhere to stay?
I do not. I have my home here. Flameweaver Manor awaits.
Can I ask you something?
Of course you can ask me something.
I
Ask me anything.
thought you were more like fire based.
Ah. Does the flesh appearance?
No, your ship is made like has seeds and stuff.
Yes. Solarian Earthly means the wandering pine. Do you know much about pine trees?
Nope.
They only spread their seeds after a forest fire.
5 times.
I have an agreement with the pine itself. The rootless pine. Perhaps you remember my title, God Friend of the Rootless Pine.
Mm-hmm.
It lends me a seed every few hundred years, and I help it find a suitable place to rest and grow.
So there's like a god of pine trees?
No. It is it thinks in a rather different way, and it considers me somewhat of a deity.
Oh. Okay.
This is exciting. I've never been on a sky ship.
You've never been on a skyship yet?
No.
Why do all my friends' parents have cool boats?
You'll like it. I don't
Well,
have
they
anything
are
to do
your
with
cool boats
I'm
now.
good to cut forward if I don't have
Yes? What were you saying, sorry?
I was telling Jasmine that her cool boats now.
Well, not really. They're your guys'
You get-
boats. They're the best. I just have a kingdom.
Oh no. Whatever will you do? In the kingdom by all of the planes.
It's barely even a duchy. Like,
He will bid you goodbye, give each of you another kiss to your the back of your hand, and then we'll head out.
I look at Danon again with no explanation.
Okay, look at David again. As you guys spend the next 2 days preparing things that you might want to take with you,
Research.
supplies to be comfortable, doing a bit of research. So
Because
this
Minnow
would,
can take
this
care
would
of-
give you about 5 days of research, so go ahead and make me a history check.
Because Minnow can pack all my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's done it many times.
Many times.
Actually, canonically, when Sophia ran away, she didn't even pack her own bags.
Probably true. Okay, so you're looking up
I'm gonna use my... actually, I'm not gonna use my old spring inspiration that I haven't used
Oh,
yet.
that's exactly what a snotty rich kid would do. I'm running away! Minnow! Pack my bags!
That's what I was going for, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
History?
Yes, or investigation.
I'm my own person!
24.
strong, independent.
24. Okay, you learn a bit about doppelgangers. So doppelgangers are not so much like a humongous problem, but a humongous fear of any society or organization that gets sufficiently large and centralized enough, able to truly take on the form of another.
Wait. I'm trying to make notes on Word, and Word is telling me that I need to pay for it, even though I've never had to pay for it in my life.
You might have got it through school or something, because you do usually need to subscribe to
I'm
Office.
logged out on my school one. I'm just on regular Word.
Yeah.
I didn't have to pay for it before my school one, and now it's like
I've also been locked out of Word.
Yeah.
what like
Maybe they're cracking down.
yeah. What am I supposed to do? It's my note app, Google Docs.
Wow, way to go, Microsoft. You really cinched the deal with that one.
It's almost like their Google does it for free and the same thing.
They will forever have, or at least for a long time, have business in a stranglehold, though, to have Word and Excel and PowerPoint all in one bundle, and Google Sheets is not as good as Excel.
It's fine. But it's
Okay, so
uploaded to a cloud for free.
So, they have the ability to take on the appearance of anyone and truly become them. They are a shape changer, not an illusionist. They also can spend time to learn not just the mannerisms, but like to truly learn how to replace someone. To think and act like them, to know information that no one should know. There's a few ways to spot a doppelganger that are useful. True Sight would see through it.
okay.
There are quite a few organizations that will employ like a summoner who can call forth an angelic creature with True Sight to check for like important events and whatnot. It's like not uncommon to have like a coatl hidden somewhere by the entrance of important events, just kind of like vetting for shape changers. The other ways you can figure them out is some of the things that are unique about doppelgangers. People start to get suspicious when someone is pressed and seem to react before you do to like a move you're going to make, which you guys noticed with the doppelgangers. Like, anytime you were ready to turn hostile, they were already aware and moving against you. And the other way, although
bit,
it's
yeah.
not certain, is that they are immune to charm magic. So someone can get lucky and just like pass their saves on charm magic, but a doppelganger will never be affected by charm magic. With enough testing, eventually you can become reasonably certain that someone is a doppelganger with kind of surreptitious use of charm magic.
Okay, that's it.
That is the good ways that you would have available. You would learn that the testing for the blood is a rumor. When they take on someone's form, they bleed their blood. All right. So, we cut to 2 days later. You guys would find yourself outside of the city. That massive 400-foot long pine seed has lowered down, and Heliod would be waiting to help you guys up onto the deck of it.
I accept.
Yeah, he helps pull you up. He'll actually like walk you up the steps because there's a few to get up into it,
Nice.
and come down to help each of you up. Cyrus, it's been a while since you've been on the Wandering Pine. The ship has added a storehouse to it.
Okay.
That is along the side. So there is the actual like meat of the seed, which you can see has some windows and a doorway leading into it. And then the long, flat portion of the wing itself has 2 storehouses built on it, and then one spot has a bunch of like places for tying down cargo crates and stuff like that. As I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the Wandering Pine, and at the very end of it, at the edge of the wing, there is a nest that has been pulled together of various tree branches and other things. A like 25-foot wide nest with a phoenix nestled into it.
Don't forget my unicorn.
Yeah, I did not grab your unicorn here.
Can we take a break before
Yeah.
this?
Let's take our break here, and then we will introduce everybody to the Wandering Pine. So folks,
Sounds good.
we're going to take a 10-15 minute break, and we're going to show a 1-minute ad during that time. What did Law say here? Able to lock those... Oh, being able to lock those rows to always be visible. Yeah, freeze paint is great. You can also do that with Excel. Yeah, Excel does that as well. Okay, folks, we will be right back.
Lies.
Right.
Please. It's actually really annoying, and I have a headache. Not better. It's marginally better, but it's not. Why does that drill into my ears? No, stop!
Runa, give us an ooh-woo for the chat. There we go.
Why?
That's how we get the views.
Okay. Also, Raven showed up. Hi, Raven! And then they were subbed by Law, who said, sorry I was late on the draw, my phone made me log in.
Okay, hold on. Runa, one really good ooh-woo.
Oh, Law's at 430 gifted
Isaac?
subs.
Shh, Runa.
I'm getting us money. Ew.
Somebody clip that.
430 gifted subs.
Wow.
Clip that ooh-woo, please.
Law, you're so cool.
Okay.
Good gifting, Law.
So, we return. Oh,
Oh, whoops, this is the wrong one.
is the stream as...
Like it.
Are we lagging?
Yeah, you guys are moving. It's lagging on... Your stream is experiencing minor issues. CPU is good. FPS sucks. Why? Stream is fine. Yeah, the FPS is really low. Oh, it says it came back, but it is not coming back. Did something happen to the camera setup? Oh.
No, Dan's been moving around a little bit.
I can sneak.
I can sneak if I want to. I can leave my toes behind.
Ooh, it's lagging like crazy.
I can go invisible when I need to find the stick in my mind.
Greater invisibility got me. I can do things while you're blind.
Okay, that may
No.
have fixed it.
Oh no!
We look better already.
You fixed it while I was slideshow flipping
Oh,
them
we're
up.
so dark.
Okay, that should fix the darkness
We're so
issue.
Hey, we don't
We're a
have...
horror movie.
Yeah, okay. It literally just switched your guys' camera to like...
Now we're so bright.
Yep. It switched you guys your video format to any instead of MJPEG, so...
Oh, God.
That solved it.
Remember that movie? I can't remember.
MJ Pig?
No, it had the character horse dick.mpeg.
What?
I can't remember.
Don't
I just
leak my
remember
next campaign
there was
character.
like a rapper or something, and his name was Horsedick.mpeg.
Okay.
And if someone can remember what that movie was, it was hilarious.
So we return to the party having just boarded
Horsecock?
the Silvari Reth, or the Wandering Pine. In astral ship terms, this would be a dreadnought, I believe.
Well, that matters to me because I know your astral ship terms.
Oh my god, is
So
this
does it
an
have big
astral
cannons?
dreadnought ship? Wow.
It does not have big cannons.
No big cannons.
No big cannons.
The only big cannons are on your dad over there.
Because my dad's a big cannon.
Dad's a
like
loose
him to
cannon. He blows someone's head off.
I'd like him to shoot me. Except for he's bald. They can ignore that part if I don't look at him.
Yeah. Just put a paper bag on his head.
Yeah.
Like
Still counts.
Immediately lights on fire.
Like the
Just turn around for him.
like the SpongeBob Poseidon, and how he's just a bald fish man, and you take off his crown, and he's like, ah!
The light just blinding.
That's him. You're like, you're bald, and he's like, ah! Fire!
So we're flying in the ship.
So you guys can see at the end of the ship is a massive
Miss March.
nest with a phoenix.
Is the movie, according to law.
in it.
Miss March is the movie.
Miss March.
Oh. So Phoenix roosting in its nest at the end of the ship.
Oh my god, I'm glowing.
There is the home to the side and the full crew.
No, I'm glowing. Like, I'm
Oh, is it that bright?
bright white. I'm trying to make myself darker, so.
Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong camera.
Hey guys.
Hey
guys.
Give her that bronzer filter.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Oh, I did not mean to press enter.
Hey guys. I can dance if I want to.
I can dance.
If he wants to.
You can dance.
If they want you to.
We can dance.
Because we're under circumstance.
Thou shalt dance.
Yeah, I can't.
With them grippers.
Gripper.
Okay, I've turned the brightness down a little bit. There we are.
That was so beautiful.
Less glow.
That was such a beautiful bit.
Put on the glass slipper.
Law said, yeah, the brightness is pulling too
Put
high.
them-
Nice grippers.
Tightly.
What is today? What is
ice
today?
grippers.
Oh, dear Cinderella.
Oh yeah, ice
You guys are either
grippers.
unmanageable or some of you are literally falling asleep and you cannot decide which. This is what I gotta work with today.
Ice
Look,
grippers.
we bought you
You-
slippers.
I can,
You love us.
on these
See, I'm a
reluctantly.
I'm a Waterloo mom. You can't tell me what to do.
reluctant.
Anyways, Runa,
Yeah.
here's these slippers.
They held the grippers.
Cover your grippers.
Must be an
What
innocent
am I doing
lady.
Your
today, guys?
toenails painted so beautifully.
Lost, I got
Someone
high
needs
and
my
the stream devolved so much.
husband.
Yeah, I can't even get a word in edgewise right now. I don't know.
Whoa, whoa, no edging on stream,
Oh
Isaac.
my fucking god, Dad!
Also, I want you to say you said the meat of the nut earlier, and
Yeah.
I stopped myself.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
So,
The meat of
I want the nerve.
guys, can I introduce the crew?
Yeah, go at it.
Yeah, I was on board. You
We flirt with them.
So,
have a boyfriend.
Heliod would begin to introduce you. Those are
We
the
flirt with them.
first one you would see. That is very loud, whoever's phone is making noise. Michaela, is that you? Okay, it's not. Thank you. The first person you would see would be an Azer. So, dwarf, but with full flaming hair. Like their hair is literal fire. Kind of like dark
Oh, we've dealt with these.
bronze skin.
We've killed him.
You guys have fought Azer in the last campaign, yeah.
No, we. Yeah, I think that's what I thought.
Nope,
Not
last
this one,
campaign.
this one.
Oh, never
In the
mind.
mountains. Kind of bronze skin and glowing eyes, like two spots of sunlight. As he would be introduced, this is Gilhanath, my shipwright.
Hello, Gil.
Good to see you, Gilnoth.
Gilhanath looks over. Hello.
Hello.
I've said it once, I won't say it again.
That's okay, it'll pass.
Let me know if there's any of the crew that I don't know.
You recognize them so far. The next one that he would introduce you to would come to the door of the building and peek their head out as you see the head of a gold dragon peek out. A wormling by the looks of it.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah, very young by dragon standards as it peeks out. This is Rubytail.
Does she speak?
I do speak.
You're quite beautiful. Your scales are magnificent.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Rube.
Welcome back, Idalia. Cyrus.
I'm going to avoid Cyrus. What did you do to this dragon?
He looks over and points across at the phoenix that is like held up there. That is Beaks.
How did he get his name?
It was one of my children named him.
Was it him?
It was Cyrus, wasn't
They're
it?
no longer around, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Their
there.
lifespan
Oh.
short.
I like bakes. I wave at bakes.
You wave over at the phoenix that kind of like fluffs up a little like a flame off of the wings. As he looks over, you've met Dak. You may have the chance to meet the other methods if they're needed. There is Yat, Dellen, Beer, and Fargoth.
Beer.
Yes.
I like these names.
And that is the crew, as it stands at the moment.
It's a very cool crew, and did you show us?
And
inside?
Cutter.
And Cutter.
And Cutter.
And Cutter!
Cutter and her very beautiful bows. She definitely
Just bowed up from the trip at your guys' house.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, he will take you in to show you the inside of the house. You would see a interior that has been like carved into the body of the seed here, like a lounge against one of the windows, a small kind of like breakfast table, a larger desk on one side, another like reading nook by one of the corners, a kitchen next to one of the windows, and then there is the window that faces out the front, a large circular window and a large kind of like staging area for the room here. There are some steps that go up to a second floor that has living quarters, rooms, and some other amenities and stuff there for people to stay and wander about. One of the storages can be converted to a stable for your mounts if you wish to bring them along.
Yes.
Very well. They should keep away from beaks.
Because they'll eat them.
Unlikely, but they don't like to be bothered.
Okay. Well, two of these creatures here are very intelligent and can speak, so they will know.
Lance looks a little guilty at that. They're like,
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I can set them up in the rear of the nut.
there's not space for them in the seed pod itself, but
Okay.
there is the storage out on the wing.
Okay.
As you guys can start to get comfortable. You guys can...
Is there a pillow room?
There is not a pillow room.
Oh.
Sorry to disappoint.
That's okay.
No disappointment.
Do we meet this captain?
I'm the captain.
Oh, that's him?
It's Heliod. Let's see who you're pointing at. I'm just in the
He's
midst
a hat to hide the baldness.
of fucking with some shit. Yes. That is Heliod.
His hair.
So he would take...
No, it's like poof under his hat.
He would take his hat and put it down, and you would watch that, like, that crown of fire would go out, and smoke would start to pour out into locks that fall around him.
That's so cool.
To not...
Hair's all it takes.
Not actually burn his hat.
Again.
You watch it turn into these, like, almost like dreads of, like, gray smoke that come down and come trickling down.
That's so cool!
His skin shifts from, like, a black to more of a reddish as, you watch him shift into the form that best suits his position as captain.
I love that so much. That is so cool. Didn't expect that.
Indeed.
Very bewildered.
Let's have a look.
But we
Well,
continue.
we're ready to set off.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always love this part. It should be easiest from here, as he will go and stamp twice, standing by that window, and so Vari, let us go, as the ship will take off at his command. And it moves very strangely. The back of it kind of knifes back and forth like a pine needle would, like not like spinning like it might through the air, but just kind of catching air and like pushing with it. And it is easiest in the needle where the motion is the least. You never feel like you're gonna fall, but it has its own rhythm to it. There's definitely like not sea legs to get, but there is a movement of the ship to get used to, as you find like everything under you kind of like shifting as it cuts
like
through.
At all.
Idalia and Cyrus seem quite comfortable with the movement. You feel it, Cyrus, almost immediately come back to you. You get your legs back for this. The odd motion of the ship kind of comforting as the two
I
of
fall
you.
into Cyrus.
He could catch you. He can stand pretty effortlessly.
Hey, it's good. You alright?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold your arm for support.
I'm gonna, like, put her arm on the bulkhead.
Gonna hold his hand.
There's a railing, right? Yep. Okay.
You steady. Yeah, the rest of you would be like, if you've ever seen like people on a ship swaying and then seen an old sailor just in like a wide stance,
Staler?
like not sailor, yeah.
He said the word wrong.
Thanks. Like just not bothered.
Just stand there and
not
he's
moving.
like, looking half drunk, he's like, you've got to feel the wood in your toes.
Why are you talking like that?
As yeah,
Because that's what pirates sound like.
Idalia
Why are you so old?
and Cyrus and the rest of the crew don't even shift with like the movement of the boat, and you guys are constantly.
How's
like, having
Dana
to
doing?
catch your balance.
Manly test.
Dana is doing as well as the rest of you. This is really something you have to get a feel
Idiot.
for. Getting your sea legs under you is one thing. As it takes off, and you watch the ground.
I look at him in disappointment.
You look at him
Yep.
as you're holding on to Cyrus, looking at Dana in disappointment as he like striving to catch the rhythm for it. As you guys start to travel, Heliod starts to speak. Don't have the updrafts that make travel more easy in the plane of fire, but it can move on its own power.
Cool. Like it a lot.
Make yourselves comfortable. We shouldn't need you for anything.
How
Cutter will be
long?
helping the crew. As Cutter looks over and you hear in Gilhanath's voice, we have work. You'll need your lick spittle and shit little. No more of that, Cutter. And Cutter just like cackles as they head out the door.
I love Cutter.
I hate that phrase.
How long until we're there?
I'm not certain. We travel fairly quickly, but we're covering a lot of continent, so usually a good rule of thumb is however it would take to sail straight there across the sea is about the same for the ship. I imagine there'll be a few bumps along the way.
Okay.
What day is it in the world?
In the world, it is...
I don't know how to reopen my calendar after
I
I
do have to
close it.
adjust for the... it is the 28th of low summer, by my count.
Oh, that means it was my birthday during our months of downtime.
Okay.
We might have to flash back to that. That's okay.
Alright. Let's do that another time.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys would spend the
The
next day or two getting used to the motion of the ship.
Ripping.
Yeah, it's flying. You'd see the mountains come into view fairly quickly as it starts to climb, and you get your first view ever like this of the mountains that just kind of split the continent and spread across here. You can see off to the right of Yang, it gets very, very high. The clouds take over, and eventually the ship will rise through them and begin to move, and you can see a lot of mountain range above the clouds and some very, very high points above where the ship is traveling. It's going to have to cut around them for the oxygen that's up there. As you guys start to move, about a day or two in, the ship is indeed spotted, and you see a pack of wyverns flying out. Harnesses cinched to them, armored figures on their back riding out. Heliod comes out and stands on the wing of the ship as it sails under its own compulsion out here. You guys have done your best to avoid going out on the wing. You're just getting used to, like, in this building movement, the further out the wing you get, the more violent the, like, thrashing back and forth becomes as it kind of, like, pivots from that, like, this way, this side going out much further than the actual front of the ship. As he steps out onto this and looks up towards them and just hands on his hips, and the one hand kind of lifts as you watch a scimitar form underneath it of red flame. And see them coming, and he yells,
I cast Holy Weapon.
Okay.
On his way off to the, I'm like,
you watch one of the wyvern riders who are like coming to head you guys off. A hand comes up. There's a flash of light as 3 of them glow for a moment. The bless spell falling over a few of them. And
what's happening?
Well, that's it then. I guess there'll be a boarding party. I doubt they're going to try to talk to us. The one in front looks important, as you can see one riding who seems to be at the lead of the pack. Goliath. Mean-looking face, even from here, a skull set on either pauldron.
I cast Molten Armor.
Okay.
So I burst into flame.
He has Holy Weapon on him for when he attacks.
Okay. As
Heliod?
the flame now entwined with white holy flame as well.
Curiosity.
As you see them approaching.
You're dead.
Oh, okay.
And he goes out, right then, and what do we do to boarders, crew? As
lick their shit.
You hear
or whatever.
The Kenku, kill them all!
A flaming sword's gonna burst from my hands.
As the armor bursts over you.
And a
in
sword,
your hand.
too.
Idalia's gonna throw up the axe.
Lance get his Pegasus?
Yeah, Lance is
really
gonna get on his
good.
Pegasus. As you guys would hear it,
Captain! Given our passengers, we can't leave without some inconvenience.
right, kill them all except for the important-looking one. Leave him.
We're going to interrogate him.
We're going to make sure that they don't chase us too fervently.
Oh.
You can usually get away with killing a few of them, but they send out people to chase. Would be
Okay.
inconvenient.
So we scare him so bad that he goes back and he's like, we can't go that way, everyone. They're so scary and they got a lot of fire and a Pegasus.
As, let's put everybody out on the battle map here. So you guys can position yourself where you'd like. Heliod's gonna be over here.
I'm using my stream
Did you just take a picture of hide and seed?
Yes. Yeah. I had to do quite a bit of editing to it to make this map work as well.
That's really funny.
And then I took one of my maps that worked as like the top of it to put there. Also, this is one of those things that I've set up with like my ship thing. I can move this around. Like if I had a map big enough to move it, I can move this and have shit about. Okay.
I like that your dad impregnates a lot of people and flies around on a giant seed.
Oh yeah. The flame of honor.
It's like really
seed from the
foreshadowing.
west.
I imagine.
Unicorn's not coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the unicorn over here. I'm gonna hide them. Are you using your mount?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tuck them away in here as well. I'm gonna put.
Yeah, if I choose to go and get them, I have to go and get them.
Can I make that better?
But my man can't fly, so it's awkward.
Lance's mount is perfect for this.
Okay, gonna mount him on Kafira.
And he takes the damage for her, right?
He can choose to make it so that he is attacked instead of her.
He never will, though. Suffer.
Her name is Kafira?
Her name is Kafira.
Oh.
Okay, so
bitch.
I need my Freet. I need my
Yeah.
Magma Mephit. And
So it does at our level 1
I
extra
need
D8.
my
2D8.
not unicorn, not griffin, Pegasus.
Pegasus!
Pegasus!
Which is 9 is when it goes up to 4.
Pegasus.
Oh.
7 and
Pega!
Oh,
Get the
so it
fuck
does- it
off
goes-
of this
It'd
app.
be 2d8 extra damage. And then 3.
Cutter is going
D8
to tuck
to something next
away
to it.
as well for now.
Cool.
Cutter doesn't fight?
Cutter is going to go and guard the horses
Probably not.
Okay.
in case somebody makes their way over there.
Attack.
As you guys would meet Moj.
No?
The Phoenix?
Flame elemental. Like a spark starts and then turns into a full flame elemental here.
Do I have time to prep something or no?
Depends. What are you prepping?
So I have concentration on holy weapon.
Yeah?
I wanted to... What was it? Where did it go?
I'll cast Bless on all 5 of us.
Oh shit!
Nice. Okay.
We got this, guys. Everyone, get in the circle. Hands in.
Oh.
I can.
Cyrus.
Can you read that?
Thank you.
Can you read this?
Keep me. Oh, bless him.
Can you read this?
What
Yep.
are you casting on everybody right now?
I
Bless.
had nothing. I couldn't find it.
Okay.
that.
As
I'm just prepared.
let's go ahead and get these people in the combat.
I'm just like prepared and like somewhere where I'm low key hiding but not hiding. Like
Okay.
I just don't want them to target me immediately, so I'm looking for a way not to be targeted immediately.
Yeah, where would you like to put yourself? You
Um,
can hide by the buildings there. The one directly below you is the stable. The one
I
off to the right
wanna,
is storage.
I wanna still be within people. I wanna be near Cyrus's dad,
Okay.
cause
Well,
he looks like they'll attack him. So if I'm like near-ish, you know.
okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna
put
be
yourself wherever you
on
like.
this roof.
I'm like in
yeah,
the shadow.
you can leap up onto the roof there. You're hiding among some of the like strands that come
Yeah.
out of the seed.
Hiding
Jasmine,
in the
what did you get for initiative?
Yeah.
I got low.
I'm afraid I need a number. Cannot type low.
Okay, 200.
2. Got it.
No, I got a 900.
What did you get?
9.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you
Cyrus, what did you get for initiative?
Did you lose a dice separator? 18.
17.
Yeah, do you want me to try
Yeah,
to
Yes.
fix it?
yeah.
Sylphie,
it was
what did you get for
quite a
initiative?
I got a
D4 in
16 because I
between
used
the
my
D4
stream
and the
inspiration to reroll.
Oh.
Thanks,
okay. Right. Then we are starting off with Heliod himself, captain of the dreadnought Silvari
With
Red.
holy weapon, so he does an
Save.
extra 3d8.
Okay. Let's see.
I have my bow. I'm just waiting.
Okay, he is going to start by casting Enlarge Reduce on himself.
Oh, is he gonna get bigger?
He is going to get bigger as he swells, and you see his form is no longer the like so human. He kind of like splits off, and you can see flame just like running underneath as his form. He almost like instead of expanding and like gaining more of that like fleshwood appearance, it's like it's been pulled off in chunks, and there's flame running underneath. He looks much less human all of a sudden as he grows in size. He's gonna move up to the front of where they're coming through here, and He's going to stand on the edge of his ship staring out at them. So it's his action and his movement. I got nothing for the bonus action. That is going to bring us to one of the wyverns at the front. Oh, that's the other thing I need open is wyvern.
The wyverns.
Okay. 80 feet fly. Yeah, gonna make a straight shot up towards
Big Papa.
up towards Heliod there. Let's see if I can get Heliod. As he swoops down, so there are 5 wyvern riders. One of them has just swooped forward, and the wyvern is going to make its multi-attack.
Watch your dad just get one shot.
That's a miss.
Baby.
That is definitely a hit. So 2 attacks, bite, 1 with its stinger. Oh, that's the important one that hit. It's low on the initial damage. That's 6 points of piercing damage to him.
6 points of piercing.
And he needs to make a saving throw against the poison. Yes, he does. So that is a con save that he needs to make.
And the con save on a large reduce.
Yeah, he'll have to do that as well. Okay, that is a success on the con save. And a definite success on a large reduce. I believe it's half damage for the wyvern venom. Half as much on a failed save, so that is 7d6 poison damage.
Oh wait, shit. I'm gonna be so
I believe
good
he
against
also has
them.
resistance to poison,
he
or at
does
least
not.
he should. Okay, interesting.
I figure when I'm immune to poison again, this fight's gonna be less scary.
21, so 10 points of poison damage to him. And even with that, he still succeeds his save on enlarge reduce. As yeah, he sweeps forward, and the rider is going to take his attack as well. What's the AC on this motherfucker? That's gonna miss as he stabs out with a spear, and you can see the spear has like a metal tip and then a bunch of bone spurs like down just beneath the tip that like stick out and barb and hook as he tries to stab down and just hits flame and pulls out, having not actually hit anything important on Heliod. Okay, I'm gonna take the wyverns out of this. I was wondering why this initiative tracker was so huge, but it's because it grabbed the drivers and the wyverns.
Who names Kaphira C-A-P-H?
How would you do it?
K?
Sure, it's a C.
Why is it P-H?
Kaphira.
It's Sapphire.
Saphira. Kaphira. That brings us to Cyrus. You're up, Cyrus. There is one that is swooped down. The rest
Remember your
are
blessed.
Shit.
a mix of like 70 to everyone else is about like 70 or 40
So
feet away.
you
from
guys
your
would
father
see
and the
this
ship.
dark like lava glow around Cyrus. You're gonna see it compact in a little bit. Bonus action casting a spell.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna seep into him, and you're gonna see Cyrus not as much as his dad, but he's gonna grow about 6 inches, and start to look more than
He's normal height now.
more than like you know how like just a little bit more than human, a little bit more substance, a little bit more reality there, kind of thing. And his eyes are gonna glow a golden burnished color. And then I'm going to touch a ring on my hand, activating haste. And then I'm going to rip forward, so I have my armor on, I have my flaming sword in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ripping forward up beside that one, right beside my dad. I'm standing beside my dad, though.
Okay, that is going to take you 65 feet of movement.
Yep.
I'll throw you up next to your father as you go flying forwards.
Oh, your little icon's the size of your shoe.
You are the size of a shoe.
And I'm making an attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
I have advantage.
Now, are you going for the wyvern or the wyvern rider?
Probably the wyvern rider.
Okay.
What do you get advantage from?
A spell.
Ooh. 16, 19, and you're blessed.
Okay, well, let's roll.
But high numbers are fun, might as well. It's a 4.
Okay, 23. Does a 33 hit him?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It's all me.
Let's roll
It's all
some
the
damage. So the sword. You know, Cyrus is not a swordsman, but it's not so much that he's wielding a sword. It's like his spell ability or his arcane manipulation put into sword form.
Yeah.
So it's less that he's wielding a sword; it's more like he's wielding the physical manifestation of his power.
Lightsaber. 2, 1, 2, 3.
2, 1, 2, 3. So 5, 8,
3, 3.
3, 3. And the 3, 3 is 4. I have force and fire. Do you need any of the differences?
I do not.
2, 1, 2, 3. So 8 plus 6 is 14. Plus 5 is
Wow, very generous.
What is this upon our stream?
20.
Oh, Luke showed up! He subscribed with Prime for 14 months. D&D is fun, eh? Hi, Luke. It is indeed. 14 points of damage?
20 fire damage.
14 force and 20 fire? Or
Sorry,
20 total?
20 total. You said you don't need the difference.
Yeah.
20 total.
As you cut flame just cutting across him. Okay. Oh, I need to put blessed on some of these motherfuckers.
All of us.
Not that one.
Where's the fourth one?
Where is the symbol for blessed in this new configuration? That's flying.
I'm gonna try to.
It doesn't find them.
I swear there was a blessed.
Try.
So I hit the wyvern rider.
Yeah.
Light in the direct middle of your
I'm just trying to
eye.
find a
Looks like
symbol
those,
for blessed
like-
here.
Flares to make the missiles
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give the.
Guiding
I guess that's
bolt
charmed,
right
but
in
the
the
blessed
eyes.
people are getting a heart.
Crit.
Yeah.
So close to a crit. That would have been fun. Would have been too much damage.
Okay, who all is blessed on our side?
All of the player characters and the NPCs.
What,
Except for, like,
what level of blessed got thrown out?
3. So the whole party.
And there is Jasmine. Okay, so the regular party is blessed.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Cyrus, anything else with your turn?
It's my turn.
All right, Sylphie, you are up.
Whoa.
Whoa,
I don't go
indeed.
last.
You don't, yeah.
I want to try something.
Okay.
So you know how they're all, like, just at the edge? Like, they're all on flying mounts?
Mm-hmm.
I want to, using my divine intervention, cast guiding bolt at one of the wyvern's, like, eyes in an attempt to throw them off.
So you're using your divine intervention.
So try to get this, like, wyvern to, like...
Buckets Rider.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 2d10.
Not the important one. One of the other two.
Okay. Well, which one?
I want to do the one coming at me.
Very well.
So I have to go below my level?
Yeah, so you
Birdie,
want
okay.
an 11 or lower on the 2d10.
Wow, 97?
97. I'm afraid you are not yet level 97.
That's weird. I'm still
Damn
gonna,
it!
I'm still gonna try to hit him.
Okay, what action does it take for that? Is it an action?
Divine Intervention's a special.
Yeah, I don't remember if it takes an action if you're using it in combat. Cleric.
As an action.
It is an
Oh.
action. So you have your bonus action and movement remaining.
I thought it was,
Oh, you thought it was a freebie?
Yeah,
Okay, what would you like to do instead?
just hit him.
Okay. Are you doing a guiding bolt?
Yeah.
Okay, and for the rider or the wyvern?
Wyvern.
Okay.
Blessed.
Oh yeah, I am blessed. So I got 4. 5
Oh, jeez.
plus 9. And it's 14.
14 will miss as you watch it just sail past as they like duck low in the saddle, wind pouring past them. Anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Okay.
That's about how my turns go. I miss and then I have to wait the entire round of combat.
Yeah, it is the sad reality of having one attack. Speed.
Fighter. Always zooming.
Who's zooming?
One of the dudes.
Oh no.
As
I like how they stay behind their thing. It's like they're holding on.
Yeah, it doesn't quite line them up as it moves. It flies towards you, Sylphie, and he is going to make a crossbow shot from the back of it. That is a natural 20 to
He's
hit you,
10
Sylphie.
feet from me. Why is he taking a crossbow shot?
Because the rider cannot reach you.
How
The
far is he
lance
from
is
me?
a 10-foot item.
How far is he from me?
No, he's using a spear.
Yeah, it's still 10
I
feet.
suppose
That
he could
guy
reach you with the spear.
is... 40
I'm just like, he
Um,
flies up to me and then shoots me just because.
Well, it's hard to
Isaac.
shoot you from a long ways away.
Yes.
I will reaction silvery barbs on that crit.
Okay. A 11 to hit you.
I'll
Okay.
give Jasmine advantage.
Jasmine, you gain advantage. Now, the wyvern can reach with both its bite and stinger, which is what it gets with its multi-attack. So it is going to make 2 attacks on it.
Ignore poison.
That is a 10 to hit you.
No.
And then for the stinger, that is a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, but ignore poison. I'm
Okay.
immune to it. So
Yeah. 14 points of piercing damage as it stabs into you, and you feel the pulse as it pushes
Wait, why
some
am I
venom
not
into
the
you.
max?
Um,
Wait, give me.
No. You were there. You signed on wrong combat.
Yeah, I've done so much combat today.
Me checking my health to make sure I'm not.
As you feel the poison like pushed into you and just harmlessly
Yum yum
move
yum
through
yum
your
yum yum
system.
yum. Delicioso.
It just becomes a part of my bloodstream. Like, I'm just like, ooh, tasty.
Put this
Lance, come and
down
kiss me.
Sylphie, you're gonna kill me.
Okay, that brings us to Lance. Okay, so Lance's Pegasus
That's
got
L
some
Daddy to you.
movement.
This is Lance's fight. This is what he's now able to do.
What
And
he's
there's
good at.
one that's just standing right in front of me that he.
He's
Yeah.
got his historical.
He probably will hit something else.
This is trivial movement for Lance
He's
to
he's
fly up
got
to
his
here.
sabatons, his historical European martial art grippers.
Oh yeah, you can tell by the ropes wrapped around each toe.
Yep.
And I just need to
There's one buckle. So
You have to
Okay.
tighten it around each toe just so those grippers don't escape.
yeah.
Okay, so he does not get advantage because this is a mounted creature.
Yeah.
But he gets a roll against them. He is going to take his multi-attack against that rider.
His normal attack action, because he's a
Yeah.
fighter.
That's with his lance. That is an 18, which will just hit.
Bing
He
bong.
is
He's
blessed.
blessed as well.
Oh, then yeah, definitely hits. That is max on the damage.
Oh my
so
God, blast.
19 points of damage. As
And then
he's
another attack because he's a fighter.
He did less damage than you with max damage. and
He
you rolled
actually,
less
he's
than
not
3 on every
quite.
dice.
He's not
He's-
quite.
He's not our damage
He's
dealer.
not quite at 3 attacks.
That
funny,
is
though.
well above a 20. And that is
Well, level 2 fighters get 3
12
attacks.
points of
11.
damage.
11. He's one off.
Yeah, 5, 11, 17.
He's going to stab into him twice, and Lance just... Okay, so he is going to mark him. So as long as he stays within 5 feet of Lance, he has disadvantage to attack anybody else.
Oh.
And that is Lance's turn. That brings us to the important-looking one.
The one that's right in front of Bing Bong there.
Nope, this one hasn't entered the combat. He's going to fly down and over to bring him and his wyvern behind you, Cyrus.
Okay.
And flank you with the wyvern in front of you.
Absolutely.
And he is
Cyrus,
going to
watch
swing
out.
out. So he has, it's like a spear. It's more like a staff, but he holds it very long.
Yeah.
And it's got a bunch of, like, It's like a mace on the end. It's like a mace with reach, but bone on the edge of it, and it whistles as it swings through the air. He's going to try to hit you with that.
Oh.
That is a natural 20 to hit you, Cyrus.
That's a little hit. Yeah.
Hey.
I thought he rolled his dice and it was bad. During the break, he rolled his dice a couple times and went, "Don't worry, guys."
Yeah, and then he rolled 2 nat 20s in the first fight.
You used up all the bad rolls.
Okay.
No, I rolled pretty mediocre rolls. So I was like, you know,
Really good rolls. A little bit mediocre is the best we can get.
Okay, Cyrus, that is... I need you to make a con save against the wyvern poison that is coating the edge of it.
Okay.
Cyrus.
8, 11.
Okay, over 20.
Over 20.
Oh no, sorry. Sorry. 18 on the con save.
Okay, 18 is a success, so that is going to be... so that's 10 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
plus... Uh, 17 halved is 8 points of poison.
And then halved again because I'm resistant to poison, so 4.
Okay, 4. If you're concentrating on anything, go ahead and make me
Yeah,
a
I'll make
saving
that
throw
concentration save first.
as he cuts into you.
Natural 20.
Okay, so I'm well good. He immediately takes 25 fire damage. As you see when he hits me, the molten armor and smashes fire into his body.
Okay, 20 points of damage from the molten armor.
Oh. I didn't even need the second roll, I guess. Or the blast.
It was a 1 that cancels out the 20.
Oh, yes. Shit!
That's an anti-crit.
Anti-crit.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 fire damage immediately. And you said that 7... How much did you say for the 10 and 4? The slashing?
Yeah, 10 and 4, so
Yeah.
a total of 14
14
points of damage. The wyvern is going to make its bite attack against you next.
Okay.
That is well above a 20.
Hits.
The wyvern bite was what again? That is the wrong
Just get ready
tab.
for this.
So, 12 points of piercing damage.
10 and a 12 plus 3.
10 and 12. There should be 2 d20s.
Yeah, 10, 12.
10, 12 plus... Okay, yeah. So, good on the concentration.
Okay.
And how much did you say for the... This bite?
12.
12 piercing?
I believe so.
Okay, that works. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's piercing.
the wyvern immediately takes 25 fire damage.
25 now.
No, it's 25 the whole time.
Oh, you said 20 last time.
No, sorry, 25 to the rider when he hit me.
Okay.
25 to the wyvern when he hit me.
Yeah.
And that's at 12.
That's fine. And then it is going to make its attack with the tail, which is a natural 20 to hit you due to the advantage.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Holy
it
fuck.
hits. Okay, double crit.
You're gonna die in your father's arms.
So that is 23 points of piercing damage, and then I need a con save against the poison.
Okay,
Important
so
currency.
once again, the wyvern takes immediately 25 fire damage.
Doesn't that wear off after you've taken
Nope.
25
I
damage?
have
Oh.
50 bonus temporary hit points right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because...
Tensor's transformation.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't stack, but it lasts until you run out of temporary hit points.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright.
So, sorry, it was to 23 piercing, you said?
That sounds about right.
Okay,
And then your con save on the poison.
7, 13 plus 3.
okay, so well over 20.
Okay, so you're going to take half damage from this. That is... 10,
15, 17 plus 2.
15, 17. I'm good.
You don't know yet. You don't know what the total is.
No. Sorry. Yeah. 15, 17 plus 2. Sorry.
This was a big hit.
4. So 66 points becomes 33 points.
Okay. Becomes
17.
17
points of damage.
points of damage halved. So
No,
17.
17 is already halved. 33 is the half damage. Like the poison is 66.
Yeah.
You succeeded, so 33.
Yeah.
And then your resistance halves it to 17.
Yes, and then 17 plus the 23,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah.
that's
I see what you're doing.
so that's 40, halved to 20,
Yeah.
and then I have. You said it was 17 there.
Yeah.
Plus 2. Yeah, I succeed. Oh my god.
17 plus 2?
Is because of less.
And then
Oh.
plus my modifier.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
I thought the 2 was your modifier, and I was like,
No,
nice.
I'm good. I say I'm alright.
Yeah,
so
okay.
my temporary hit points are gone. So the wyvern did 2 attacks, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So the wyvern took 50 total fire damage. The rider took 25.
25.
And you would notice the fire would on this last blast would recede off,
Okay.
and Cyrus would
Die.
take a little bit of damage.
And the rider is
how's
going
Cyrus
to make
looking?
an attack against your father as well.
How are you looking?
Going
Probably
to
still okay.
hit.
Good man.
Yeah, because of the tips.
Okay.
I've
That
just barely
is
gone over my
16
temp.
points of
Yeah.
damage to your father. As Jasmine, you're up.
You have advantage.
I have advantage. Alright, so Cyrus and his dad are fucking shit up. It looks like we're dogpiling this dick who attacked Sylphie for no reason because she didn't even hit him.
Fucking damn.
So I'm going to go, alright. Guide my arrows, and I'm going to shoot for the moon. And hopefully they'll land on that guy.
Okay.
I need one of these. I have triple advantage because I'm an elf who took the fun feat. That is a 2, a 2, and a 16. Let's do this. That's a 27 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
Nice. I have advantage, so I get this one. Oh wait, she doesn't get proficiency still yet, right? Because she hasn't trained with her longbow.
Correct.
Okay, so that would be a 22 to hit.
Still gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely gonna hit. Which one were you shooting at, sorry?
The one attacking Sylphie.
Okay, very well.
Forget
The
plus
rider.
2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Floating ram redeem, boys, hydrate!
So that's 14 points of damage.
Okay.
I will shoot a second time.
I will shoot you a second time.
Fat in your antis.
That is
general
a 15 plus 4 is 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Flies through again, hitting for 13 damage.
13 points of damage. That will cripple the rider.
And then that's all that Sylphie, or I'm not Sylphie, that's all that Jasmine can do.
Okay.
And I will remain hidden on this rooftop because it's working out.
Yeah. Idalia is up. So
Does she have her thing
She had her
out?
thing thrown out already, you
she
said.
did have her thing put out already. Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can bonus action command it.
She will do that
And inspire at the same time if you wanted to.
Yes, she can.
She could try and polymorph one of the wyverns underneath the dude.
Ooh, that would be kind of fun.
Oh, she fucking could. She can also hold monsters.
Yeah, you know what? Polymorph sounds amazing. She's going to need to move forward to get anybody with that. 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to move up next to Sylphie. And what is the range on polymorph?
60 feet.
Let's see.
And
don't-
I think a tasty little earthworm. That
she can
doesn't
go
fly.
for this one over here fighting the two of you that is flanking you guys.
You should polymorph one of the wyverns flying.
Yeah.
That one is flying.
Yeah.
And it's the only one in range that's not like above something solid.
And the guy on there is just about dead anyway.
So wyvern polymorph is a
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Sure is.
A 16.
Fails.
Fails.
GG scrub.
As okay, the rider falling here, I'm gonna give an dexterity saving throw to try and land on here. Okay, rider dismounts, hits the ground. Wyvern, bad luck, is falling.
Well, the
below.
wyvern is an earthworm or something.
Yeah. Earthworm goes sailing down.
How
Okay.
how far in the air are we?
Pretty high.
Okay, so how far did he fall?
The other guy falls like 10 feet.
Oh, so he landed. Okay, how
He
far
landed
did
just
the
barely.
wyvern
He's
fall?
like right on the edge.
You could push him.
How far did the wyvern fall?
The wyvern is falling well below the ship that is up in the sky. The wyvern is no longer part of this combat.
Okay, because the earthworm would have 1 hit point, but it would roll over. Okay. Bye,
It's going to be
wyvern.
falling for a while. Okay. Adelia is also going to inspire Sylphie.
Why?
Hand
Oh,
comes out.
she gets you get a moat. I
Yeah.
can keep track of whatever.
So you have-
when you do it.
You should give it to someone that's gonna use it.
You.
She's putting her aim a little to the left. Put a hand on your shoulder so that you have a better chance of hitting.
I'm healing next round, so this is a waste.
So you can use it on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw,
Okay.
and it gives you
And
bonus
it's
extra
not
things
just
for
next
you.
round. It's whenever you use
Yeah,
it.
it's not a like have to use it that round thing.
And this is going to float over and is going to try and hit the guy mounted on the back there.
Yeah.
Cut his fucking head off!
And we'll have advantage.
You can do it. Bite his fucking head off.
That is going to hit.
Fucking hell.
Did you ever watch that show?
No.
13
That's little
points
Nicky.
of
Oh, wow.
damage. As it cuts into him.
Not dead.
He is not dead. That brings us to this wyvern rider
Crazy,
over here. He's gonna fly to about there.
Yeah, I haven't had a second.
That is not where I
Yeah,
put you at
a
all.
lot of people is fighting.
He's gonna fly down to there, and
James got a sword.
Hmm?
Your swords.
I'm not Jade. Doesn't know how.
okay, he is going to fire a guiding bolt at Heliod.
Pew.
Natural one. As it sails past him.
Hey, I did that.
Guiding bolt has been putting up a real good stiff showing here.
That is
tonight.
his turn.
Guiding bolt, one of the best level 1 spells. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay. The fire elemental is going to wait. I don't think fire elementals can fly.
Yes, I can.
No, it's air elementals.
Yeah, what's fire made of? Air. Ugh.
Fire elemental.
Fire's just hot air.
Never mind. I guess I thought they could.
Okay,
Fire elemental.
hang on.
No fly speed.
If you give it a tarp to hold, it can fly.
It's going to come to here
Like a hot
instead.
air balloon.
It's going to move into the space of both
like
of the
your idea.
wyvern and the
Just
rider,
goes,
Okay.
which is going to light
It's like
both of them
Fortnite?
on fire.
Oh my god.
never mind.
They're on fire. I'm on fire.
Fireball.
Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Oprah Winfrey.
Do they take damage immediately?
To hydrate? Ugh.
You have to.
Why, yeah?
10 fire damage. Is there another one?
Just wanna
Why
watch
it's
me
spending?
put something to my lip.
No, we already did that one. I already called that out. How are you just getting that?
I'm busy.
I see that.
Why?
How much do you have to focus on?
Okay, that is 1 fire damage to both of them.
Wow.
Way to go, Fire Elephant. Doing God's work.
Okay.
Doesn't it also get an attack though?
It sure does. That
Okay.
is just part of its
It's
movement.
just its movement.
And it gets multi-attack.
It's
Pummel.
It's Malga.
That is a
Can we
miss.
get rid of the fire elemental? His name's Maga.
It's
I-
Moj.
I have trauma
Maga.
with Maga.
Okay, that is a miss and a
Make
hit.
America
He's
great
ignoring
again.
my trauma.
Yeah. Yeah, by my calculations, you do about like 100 d20 of damage for being that close for 6 seconds.
6,
Yeah, I think it's 200d6.
Okay, we'll do
8
that.
plus another d10. Oh, no, it already took the live on fire damage. So, 8 points of fire damage to
You
the
don't even have to
wyvern
roll
there.
to hit. It just does.
The wyvern is bloodied at that point. that brings us to the last wyvern rider who is yet to go, I do believe.
Wyvern reverie in the sky.
He's going to fly to here. And the wyvern is going to dash. He's going to attempt to dash past Lance. I need you to actually move.
Come on, Lance.
Mine's gonna dash past Lance.
Going back towards Jasmine. Now Lance has a new feature as a level 10 fighter.
Sentinel.
It's just like Sentinel, but it's a Cavalier fighter feature. He gets an attack whenever someone moves within 5 feet of him, even if they don't move out of his reach. He's going to take that opportunity attack.
Does it stop him from
that should not be
coming
with
to get me?
advantage.
Because I'm hoping it stops him from going to get me.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Does he have Bless?
He should have inspiration, though, too.
Didn't that bless? 18 just hits.
Oh, God.
The bless is the reason it hits.
I think I still get Dove.
No, he's going to get that damage. So that is 16 points of damage to that rider. And his speed becomes 0. Yeah! As he stops there.
Lance did something.
He is going to take his attack against
Legitimately
Lance with
useful.
the spear. Yeah, Lance can now stop people from just rushing past him. That is going to just hit as well. Oh no, he has plus, so it has a better chance.
Pretty nice.
Stabbing for 13 points of damage to
Lance is like,
Lance.
Jeez.
Lance is looking
blade.
Fuck.
pretty
Why
alright.
am I talking like this?
I'm Australian now.
The wyvern
Jesus
dash.
Christ.
Down under.
Oh, Jesus crikey.
Heliod is up.
Some say she's like a little.
That's not a wyvern. This is a
Hey,
wyvern.
cool, that a donk? This is a donk.
Okay.
There you go, that a knife?
Yeah.
This is a knife.
He's gonna turn to
I'm
the
riding
one
my pegoi
who's
size.
just landed in front of him. He is enlarged, so he has advantage. That is certainly going to hit. Okay, so 2d6 plus an extra d4 from enlarge, plus what from your spell, Sylvie?
Oh.
3d8.
3d8.
Oh, God. Holy weapon.
I like how you're both doing the same thing, you and your dad.
7,
Oh, yeah.
12,
I'm about to unleash my fury, though.
22, 26, 34 points of damage to the one there. And then he's going to make his second attack. That's cocked. Oh yeah, natural 19 is absolutely going to hit. Does he get an each attack or one attack per turn?
Each attack.
Okay. So
Holy weapon.
Holy weapon, yeah, Rick, Jesus.
Remember, you can also dispel holy weapon to blind everyone around.
Yep.
And that is 41 points of damage to the crippled one there. As he just 2 cuts, and then just kicks as the body falls off the edge of the
so
ship.
badass.
So who's the wyvern's dead or the
He's
rider?
enjoying
The
his
rider.
holy weapon.
The
Oh,
wyvern got polymorphed and then your dad chopped
okay,
off
he's
the
just-
dude.
He's dead, yeah.
Yeah, just chops him, kicks him off the edge of his boat.
I'm just the messenger.
Okay,
Wilhelm
and
scream.
then he is going to...
is my seed.
He's going to turn and hurl flame at the other one. Advantage and disadvantage cancel out. Oh, that might actually be a miss. Yeah, 15 is going to miss.
This is my dad blast.
Man, no one can hit projectiles.
Cyrus, you're up.
Okay, so what's around me?
There is the important looking one with the skull pauldrons.
Okay.
There is another one that is on the other side of your father over fighting with Lance. There's another one on the opposite side of Lance, and then there's one further out still over the air that has just...
Okay. How are the ones that are adjacent to me looking?
the one next to you, his wyvern is looking bloodied.
Yeah.
And the rider is looking injured.
Okay, I'm going to swing into that rider.
Okay.
Okay, first attack.
416 plus 4.
Okay, so does a 30 hit?
A 30 does indeed
Let me
hit.
roll some more attacks.
18, 5 plus 1.
Okay, does a 29 hit?
29 also
There's
hits.
some rolls,
I'll
baby.
roll the third attack.
Uh, 2, 9 plus 4.
So 9 turns into 13. Does a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit.
Okay, we'll save that last one just in case I don't need it. I'm going to roll some damage now.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking again?
The non-important one.
Okay.
Nope, you are attacking the important one.
No, I'm not.
Are you making a ranged attack?
There's
you
two
could-
adjacent ones to
you
me,
could
right?
No,
Not-
there's one adjacent to you, there's one on the other side of your father, and then there's one on the other side of Lance. There's only one adjacent to you.
Oh, then I...
You could run over to the lance and attack up. I think you would be in range.
Yeah, you are going to take some attacks of opportunity, but you can do that.
Can I just attack the one that's adjacent to my dad?
That's the
No, that-
important guy who we don't want to kill.
So there's one adjacent to your dad, and then there's one that is on the other side of your dad, and your dad is a huge creature at the moment, so you would have to move away from the one on this side of your dad to get over to the other one.
Sure, whatever.
So you want to move away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take an attack.
Alright, that is an opportunity attack. We're going to start with the wyvern.
Okay.
It's going to make a tail attack. A 23 to hit you.
Hits.
I need a con save.
Sure.
15 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and there'll be some poison.
Uh, 14 plus 1.
There's lots of it for me.
Okay, so 30 points of poison damage, half to 15, half to 7.
It's your
Okay.
con save, which is 10. Uh, 8, 16 plus 2.
Okay, well, I'm good.
And you took the piercing damage as well?
Yep.
Okay, as that stabs into you. And then the rider is going to make his attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit you.
Hits.
Okay.
And this is the big leader guy?
Yeah, this is the guy with the cauldron.
Maybe it's the picture I'm taking where you can see it.
That
on the
is
screen.
15 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, awesome.
You need to make another con save.
Okay.
5, 7 plus 1.
So 8, 15. I'm good.
Okay. Plus, I'm way too high for this.
Okay.
So all of your attacks hit.
Yeah, so those will all hit on the one
All
over
hits.
here.
I'll just roll my damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay, 136,
9. Oh, sorry. 10.
9, 11,
30.
and 4.
34. Do you need damage types?
No.
Okay, so 34 mix of force and fire.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 39 fire damage.
Okay.
Mix of that. Okay.
Yep.
There, you missed a d6.
Okay, next attack. I'm hitting the rider first, by the way.
Yes.
How's he looking now?
He's bloodied now.
Okay.
Okay. 8, 4,
12,
3,
15,
6, 4,
25,
6.
31. 36 damage.
As he is dead.
Okay, then the last attack hits the wyvern.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit the wyvern?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, 6, 4.
10,
There's no good math. 2, 7.
19,
4, 5.
33 damage.
33 points of damage to the wyvern.
How's the wyvern looking?
Injured.
Okay, and then bonus action, I'll drink a potion. Fortitude.
You get 3 attacks without a bonus action?
I have haste and tensors.
Oh, okay. Sylphie, you're up.
So I take a potion and chug it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question.
Okay.
As a cleric,
Yeah.
if I down someone, could I heal them on their next turn to get them up instead of them just instant dying?
The only person here important enough to make death saving throws is the guy with the pauldrons.
I am aware.
Okay. So, is it some of the other wyvern riders that you're trying to save?
No.
If you heal someone on the very next turn, they cannot die from just their death save, even if they roll a 1, unless they roll a 1 and take random damage from something. So it's not guaranteed, but if it's pretty likely as long as the fire elemental doesn't burn him or some shit.
Yeah, because I want to hit him, the important one,
Hit him.
and I want to hit him
Harm.
hard.
Do it.
But I want to know as a player if I can heal him so he doesn't instant die.
As long as you do not do...
If I don't do over his health.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't make
you're good.
magic non-lethal, but you're probably not gonna super kill him.
I just a lot of the characters we kill immediately don't go into death saves, and I want him to
He
go into
will be
death
making
saves.
death saves.
So when Cyrus attacks the wyvern rider, I rip around, take the 2 attacks on the other guy,
Yeah.
stab my sword into the guy's gut,
Yeah.
and as his chest starts burning away, I cut his head off, and he just basically wisps into flame, and his arm and his armor falls off, kind of thing. And then I bring the sword down and slash across the wyvern's neck.
I'm wearing sunglasses for this reaction shot where I go,
Pull the sunglasses down.
and then it's a continuity error. I'm not wearing sunglasses in the next shot.
Yeah, Sylphie.
I
I
use
don't know
one
if
of
I
my
can
supreme
reach him, though.
fortitude.
Harm is 60-foot range.
Oh. I didn't know that.
I used one of my supreme fortitude.
Yeah, so just heal.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How much
they are
I can-
great spells. They are really, really good.
Okay, make me a con save.
Constitution saving throw.
Harm.
He's gonna use his Indomitable to roll that again. Con save is an 18.
Silvery barbs.
14.
He failed.
That's what silvery barbs is for!
Okay.
That's what silvery barbs is for!
I want to roll
That's
this.
so many
Yeah.
D6s.
14.
Jeez.
It's like 2 fireballs.
Big and beefy.
That's what silvery barbs is for.
Yeah.
Making Bruno feel good.
Yeah. I get one thing.
And Jasmine, you get advantage.
Yeah. I like that. I'm an elf. Calculators should be just a
So
part of
the
D&D.
the wyvern sees the attack coming, goes, uses this Indomitable, tries to shrug through it. Cyrus sees he's gonna pass it, points his wand, hits him with the little thing, blinds him a slight bit, fails his save. Fuck you. This is a possible 124 damage? No, sorry, 6 times 10 is 60, and then times 4 would be 24. Sorry, 84 damage.
43 damage.
Just about average.
That's above
43
average.
points of damage is going to take him immediately to bloody.
Oh,
so
he's
annoying to split
he's
up
bloodied.
I know
when you're
mine.
done.
I know mine. I know mine. It's okay.
Runa hits him with the big one.
I want to see Mr. Fire Guy as I just bop him.
He looks over and winks at you as you watch him.
6.
Player me
which
is
is
happy,
elemental
okay?
7,
He's
just
a
a
hot
75.
guy.
Yeah,
Finger
yeah.
death.
Oh, that's 100.
Anything else, Sylphie?
So that's my movement.
Yep.
I think I can.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
my.
disintegrate is 6. Finger of death is 7.
I still have Holy
does that
Weapon
one do?
up.
Finger of death
Bonus
is
damage?
action.
It's-
I can.
like 7d10
I'm just-
plus
I'm just
30.
gonna get my.
And then
level
if they
back.
kill it,
Okay.
if it kills you, you become a
That's my turn.
zombie.
Who knew?
Very well. Okay. That brings us to this one flying here. He's not looking great.
I still move
back.
to 30 feet though.
Okay, yeah.
I like being in the middle because.
Wait, you were in his range, which means he should get an opportunity attack. Both of them should get an opportunity attack if you're moving.
I'm still in the other one's range.
You said the
Yeah.
fighter was out of range. Just the wyvern was in.
Nope. I forgot that he had a spear. So they were
Even though I told you he had a spear in hand.
Well, that's what I remembered was when you told me. So,
I'm still in range of the other one though.
yes, that is correct. That is a 15 to hit.
50?
15.
Oh, get
For
rid
the
of it.
rider.
No.
And then the wyvern tail attack is a 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here,
No poison for you.
Yeah. This is a
Uh,
really good fight.
12 points of
Which-
piercing damage.
Sylphie's
As it
are
stabs into you.
Make sure you roll your
Shield.
con
Oh yeah.
for holy weapon.
As you feel the poison
I
pump
succeed.
and do nothing to you.
I like to think these wyverns are like, they sting me and they're looking at me like, and then they're like, what do you mean?
Lance is up. Gonna make his attacks. Oh yeah, definitely gonna hit. He's blessed, so that could turn into a hit. Yeah. He only needed one more, so it was actually a guaranteed hit. Okay, stabbing out. Where is my D12?
I see your transformation.
7.
Why are we operatic today?
16 points of damage is gonna finish off that rider.
Which one was that one you just
The
One that just hit Sylphie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then 14 points of damage to the wyvern. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna bring us to the beefy guy here.
Beefy boy.
Is Danon here?
Oh, Danon should be here.
He's
Danon
sleeping.
should get like 3 turns.
He's seed sick.
Yeah, he's 6.
Seed sick.
Seed
Seed sick.
Lady, seed stick.
Okay.
He just couldn't come out on the big log this time.
Come
Sorry.
out.
Okay.
No.
You couldn't come out on the big log.
Nope.
Heliod.
He heard hardwood and he was like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going
The shaft made it
to
so they
Heliod's
couldn't
one?
stand.
move around here to where
Heliod's one?
Sylphie is.
Why would he ever do
He's
that?
going to take
No,
an
it's the
attack
important
opportunity
person.
from the fire elemental. It's going to miss.
He's
They both
red.
do need to take the fire damage that they would have taken at the start of their turns for being on fire.
Yeah.
I don't know why he would come approach me, Isaac. I think this is metagaming. You know, I have done nothing to this poor man.
He's going to roll to hit Sylphie.
I have
You
done
get knocked
nothing.
back 20 feet.
Sylphie, that's well above a 20 to hit you.
Sure. I say sure because I'm letting you hit me.
I see. Okay, that is 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
To you.
And
And he's going to take his second attack.
Okay, con save for your spell. On 10.
I fail.
Okay.
20.
Oh, I have bless.
Yep.
you
Roll
go
that
for-
bless.
It's a 50-50.
2.
Aw, I'm short.
He hasn't had one weapon.
He doesn't have the weapon anymore?
Yeah.
Does it blind people when it ends? Or when you
I
choose
think
to
you have
end
to
it?
I think you have to cease it, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can end it that way.
Yeah.
Sylvie, that's a 21 to hit you.
Oh my
Okay.
lord.
He's going to put some extra oomph into this one.
Oh no.
He didn't roll terrific though.
Oh no, I don't have an. I
Oh
don't have.
no.
I don't have an ability where he can take all of his damage back.
13 points of damage because he rolled poorly on the damage. No, sorry, not 13.
47. It's 59.
Points of damage.
I'm gonna roll me a.
It's charisma save, right?
Yeah. Wait. Let me check.
So that, I don't know.
It does matter.
Nah, he fails.
He just fails. Yeah.
Error failio.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save is a 15.
He fails, so he takes 18 psychic.
Oh, everyone who has forgotten about it, you get 8 temporary hit points. 'Cause
Oh,
of
yes,
Bruno.
if you-
18 points of psychic. He's going to second wind.
I'm
As
just gonna keep
Jasmine, you're up.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Make sure Lance and Adalia have 8 temporary hit points.
Advantage.
And so would Mr. Other Guy if he's
Alright.
our ally in the morning.
I've got advantage. Well, this scary skull guy, I just saw get attacked and is now attacking my friend, so I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Skaboodum.
Look. Ow.
Shabooder.
I know we can talk to dead people. 1, 4, and a 19. That is a 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
Shabuya.
Wow, without proficiency, that's pretty impressive.
Yep. It's a +2 longbow.
Oh,
Magic's doing all the work. That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
I'm blessed.
Yep, I shoot once again. That's a 9. So, 17 to hit.
Miss. As
It's windy, y'all.
off some of the armor, like under his shoulder, as it bounces off. Anything else with your turn?
Nope. That's all she got.
That's all she wrote.
Okay, that brings us to
Yeah,
Idalia.
did it.
Um,
all clear.
Idalia's gonna Eldritch Blast at this wyvern here.
Which one?
The one that's out in front
Does
of
she
her.
have one? Does she have the thing where he gets thrown?
She does not push people back.
No.
Hit. And a hit. It's not 10th level to get a third one, right?
It's 11.
Okay, total of 11 points of
Oh my god.
damage.
And then
She's going to command her thing to attack and is going to inspire Cyrus.
Wait! I had inspiration.
Wait.
You still get to have it.
I could have got saving throw for my holy weapon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A D8.
Okay.
I rolled 8.
and
Oh, she
So,
keeps
I
it.
keep holy weapon.
Hey,
and
holy
you
weapon,
gain 12 temporary hit points.
Oh, yeah, because of
Good.
the thing. I forgot about that.
The
Yeah.
axe
Yeah.
is going to move over.
Appreciate you, baby
He's
girl.
looking pretty low, so it's going to attack the wyvern.
Wyvern.
That's going to hit.
It's like
14 points of damage to the wyvern.
Oh, wow.
fuck 'em
And
up.
that is going to bring us to this one out here, who is going to look over at Cyrus and is going to cast Dispel Magic, targeting the haste.
Okay. What level?
3rd level Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Is the haste upcast?
Oh, no. The haste is on my item.
Yes, but it is a spell that is targeting.
No, it's an item effect. It's not a spell.
No, the
You can-
item casts the spell on you. It is still vulnerable to Dispel Magic. The
No,
item
it's-
itself cannot be Dispel Magic, but it casts the haste spell on you. It allows you to cast the haste spell through the item.
So them dispelling it just gets it off you, it doesn't get it off the ring.
Correct.
Okay, sure.
As Cyrus, you
You
are
are
stunned.
stunned.
All right, sure.
Not paralyzed, not petrified either.
Neither of those
Who
two.
cast the spell?
The one that has been casting
This
cleric
one,
spells.
Yeah.
Has dispel magic as a cleric.
Yep.
Indeed.
That's
Yeah,
a
you
cleric
do.
spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
I take it a lot.
Not paralyzed. Where the hell is stunned? Do they not have a stunned?
You just can't take actions or reactions.
There it is.
And people have advantage to hit you. Oh, you were looking for an icon. I see.
Okay. Yeah, and then bonus action.
Oh, actually, Isaac, it's not a 3rd level spell. It is a 4th level spell. He has to roll.
Is a 4th level coming out of the ring?
Because that
Yes,
he had
because
to
it's
pay more
no
to make it
concentration.
non-concentration. Remember?
Right, you're correct.
So he has to roll off.
Has to roll. 16.
Dang.
That'll hit it.
But he has a -3 because I say so.
+1 because I say so.
Oh well, -1 because I say so
14.
again.
Okay. Yeah, he can't do another leveled spell.
Just a beta, you know. Isaac's such a beta.
He's gonna stay there. Moj
Sigma
is
balls, man.
up.
You know.
Moj is going to move over and attack the wyvern.
Get him, Alga.
twice.
Hold
That's
left and right click.
Miss.
Press E.
Yeah, together!
Where is this fucking
And
cleric
I
thing?
think that'll hit.
He is.
In the sky, 30
Yeah, he's
feet away.
off the boat about 20 feet.
No one's hit him or anything yet, hey?
No, well, he's like 45 feet from you. He's been like the farthest one back the whole time. Like he's never been in range of stuff until now.
Sure.
He's just been support.
That is 10 points of damage
How
to
far is he from me? Because they
wyvern.
are blessed or whatever. 105, I can hit him.
Okay. That brings us to the wyvern whose rider just got killed. The wyvern is going to disengage.
That's fine.
Does that help against Lance's thing?
It does.
Oh, it's a weakness.
With the corpse.
Is that the one that's by me?
It is next to you and Lance, and it is going to fly over the two of you up next to Jasmine. With the corpse still tied to its back, Heliod is up. Man, there's still someone next to him.
He's still a totally weapon.
Yeah,
He sees that fucking
You know what? I haven't
cleric
updated
one.
this in a while. He's going to turn and swing for the wyvern that is next to him here. Still have advantage because it's large.
I'll see guys next turn.
That is definitely going to hit.
So 3d8.
Yeah. And large.
3d8 helps a fight a lot. I didn't think about it. And then he did that much damage, like,
No,
2 turns in a row.
It's an extra, like, 12 damage per hit.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, holy weapon's nuts. Especially on people who can multi-hit.
I just wanted to see what it'd be like on our big, strong
Yeah,
guy.
that's going to kill
It's
that
fun to
wyvern.
buff Buffy people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
As the wyvern below him falls. Dead. Okay, he's hit that. I'm going to move him into one of these squares. Where would he fall? He would fall to here. Still next to him, he's just going to take the attack of opportunity. As he kills the wyvern, actually going to lift it with like the blade of flame and just dump it off the edge as well, because he's big enough to do that.
yeah, this is your self-insert. He's big enough to do that. Stop!
He's literally a huge creature right now, so he's just going to hurl him off. Step to here.
It is kind of a Isaac self-insert
Gonna take
bald
this.
and somehow has
Okay.
Landed
How
every
many
woman.
how many
That's
characters
gonna
have you
miss.
given us that are just so big, and then you're like, wow, I really like this big guy. I can't believe he died. I killed him, but I'm still sad.
Isaac does have a thing for guys who get really big. Just really large men.
And kings,
Yeah.
large kings,
Large men who are
Some-
in charge.
some
Large
could say-
and in charge, you could say.
Some could say he is a size queen.
He won't get advantage on
This
the
one's
range
bald.
attacks.
He's
I
a
was
pill-
worried about that.
Isaac, you're a pillow princess.
We're making fun of Isaac for inserting a bunch of large men.
He's
And
going to
enjoying
make
them.
2
Whose
hurl
turn?
flame attacks
It's been
against
not
Heliod.
even
the one playing
a
there.
person's turn.
That's 1 miss.
Your dad killed a person.
The wyvern.
A wyvern ran at me.
Yeah, that's 1 miss
Wyvern-
and
wyvern
1
are people
hit
too.
with the hurl flame.
Sophie would work for that.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page.
I would love to teach a wyvern to
Meanwhile, kill this fucking beast!
That is 19 points of fire damage to the cleric.
Good. What the fuck is going on? Why is it turn?
Dan.
Okay,
Someone watching says you sound like Chris Pratt.
Cyrus, you're up.
That's my turn.
Say, it's me, Mario.
No. Oh, right, you're stunned.
Nice turn.
So,
Well played. Sylphie, you're up.
Yeah, haste.
Okay. This guy. Does he look like he's just gonna attack me until he's down, or does he look like he's gonna run?
He does not look like he's gonna run.
Okay.
How does he look health-wise?
I'm gonna
He is
Medusa's.
bloodied.
I'm gonna Medusa's glare him.
Okay, that's con save.
Do you know how
Yeah.
to fix that? Oh, I guess you are high enough level now. You could fix it.
Sylphie,
Fix what?
If he fails.
9.
Fails.
Because they're strange.
He becomes restrained.
As I say it, I'm gonna be like, don't worry, he's not stoned forever.
As he begins to turn to stone, you watch his legs going. He looks down. You're used to people like being afraid at this point, and he just grimaces, raises his weapon. Anything else?
I'm just a problem child. Bonus action, because I didn't use a spell, I can use a spell. I am going to cast Mass Healing Word on all of us.
Okay.
Because we're all, like, a little damaged, right? So
Not me! Also,
Not me! Okay. I'm gonna do it at 5th level just because I can.
I remember you used 5th level for
Yeah.
holy weapon. Yeah.
No. I got that spell slot back.
Oh.
The
Oh, right.
No, don't worry about me, guys. I don't trust my online roller anymore because every time I've done it, it has fucked me.
Okay.
I am going to fuck you.
Just hear a little Kenku in the back. I am going to fuck you. Who taught the Kenku that?
Wait, yeah, it's a D4. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
What?
Everybody gets 23 healing.
On
Who's
44
everybody?
plus
Who all
5.
are you getting it to?
I think it's up to 6.
There's a lot of people on the
18 on
board.
5d4.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I rolled 3, 3, 4,
Jesus
4,
Christ.
4. Plus 5.
Yeah.
Man, if only you had that when you had Yaizel's cool D4 ability.
Right. It says 6 creatures. What's Heliod looking at?
Heliod has yet to reach injured.
Oh, what's Cyrus? Cyrus is bloodied, isn't
So,
he?
no, I'm injured.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Lance,
Okay.
Cyrus,
I think Adalia's fine.
and I'll give it to Heliod.
How much was the healing?
23.
23. That brings Lance back up to
Big
full.
healing.
On 5d8.
Yeah.
It's not
nuts.
d8,
It's
d4.
nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Heliod is almost at full again as well. That brings us to this wyvern here, which is going to make its attacks against Kefira.
But Lance can choose to take
Lance
it.
can choose to take him. That's a miss.
But he doesn't.
You better take it.
And that's a
No,
hit with the tail
his
attack,
Pegasus
which
is more
Lance is going to make that target him, which is still a hit on Lance as well.
Lance gets knocked off the Pegasus, falls to his death.
I see you're driven
Okay,
to
so
the station. Your Pegasus
damage.
has knocked you off the edge.
So 11 slashing, and then he needs to make a con save. That is a fail, so he's going to take some poison here.
Oh, jeez. Lance.
Lance also has Indomitable, by the way.
That is another 30
Lance
points of
also
damage.
has Indomitable.
You know what? That's true.
And he's blessed.
Wow, Isaac. 4 dice don't count.
Yeah. That's still.
And he's blessed.
And he's blessed.
Yeah.
Tell us-
He
tell
rolled a
us-
2 and a 5.
Oh god.
Tell us what the 4
Lance.
dice is. Tell us what you made us lose.
18.
Wow. Wow, Isaac.
Okay.
I
So
think
yeah.
he's a Lance
Honestly,
hater.
I can't think of a bad floor dice I've gotten.
That's going to be another 30, which is going to bring Lance to injured.
Oh, Lance. Just keel over now.
And then the wyvern is going to attempt to fly away.
From Lance.
Lance is going to make an opportunity attack.
With guidance. I mean, with bless.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit. So
No
it
movement.
gets to here, which is still well within his reach, and it is going to take 15 points of damage. And stop moving. Lance is up. You'll never guess. Actually, this guy's turned into stone. He has
Holy
advantage. Lance is a great target to hit this guy.
Do you have the ability to...
Yeah, he's going to move.
Nope.
He is going to end up taking an attack of opportunity from
And
the
I'm
wyvern.
fighting
he's
a wyvern
doing
right now.
Does Adalia have
non-killing blows on
This
Yes.
whole monster.
Okay.
I think she's only used one
That,
for
I
five.
think, misses Lance. Yeah, that's going to miss Lance. Lance is going to take some attacks
So
against the
natural
guy
20
who
on
you
my first
petrified.
attack.
How much else do you think?
That is a natural 20 for Lance.
Nice.
Hmm?
That is
I don't know.
one off of
No
max damage. So 30 points of damage.
Oh, our mama. Hey, Lance. Touch family friend here.
Second attack. That is also going to hit.
He just needs to be on a fucking... He needs to be riding something for him to be okay. Like, he's a slut.
He is just barely standing. Lance is going to action surge.
And knock him out.
That is going to hit as well. And that is definitely going to knock him out.
Does he just turn to instant stone after he...
No, he still gets a con save on his turn.
Okay. We have to fail 2 saves.
He falls
I know. I'm just asking because no one's fallen unconscious when they've turned to stone before.
And then, you know what? Lance has the movement. He's going to move back to here and take that last attack on that wyvern. That is definitely going to hit as well.
4, 11, plus 2.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, he shouldn't have had advantage. Yeah, going to hit. For 17 points of damage on the wyvern.
Oh.
Damn. Lance, call me. We're dating already, but this is the real deal.
Can I yell something out to Adalia?
What do I want to yell out to Idalia?
I'm gonna point out to that wyvern that the cleric is riding, and yell, "Hold it!"
Okay.
She has hold monster
Yeah, she'll yell something.
on the wyvern that the cleric guy's riding.
He got a 17 on his saving throw against turning to stone.
He just succeeds.
Okay. As he falls to the ground unconscious, but alive. Jasmine, you are up with your new friend right in front of you.
Yeah, so, rolled for Jade, who has been watching this battle, apparently just, like, ready to jump in. And just very smoothly, Jasmine wouldn't have set up my, like, double scimitar thing.
Yeah.
She just wouldn't have thought to.
Yeah.
But
I thought that's wrong.
He's
doing great.
He missed an attack, so I punished him. He didn't, or what did he do?
He didn't miss a single attack.
Oh, he failed his poison save, and so
I see.
Yeah, so, I have a new scimitar.
No, you do not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I took it from the...
Yes, he did.
Did you take that one from him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
the black one, the other one.
The rose one.
The one with the soul.
Yeah, that's right. You do
The
have
one
a new
with the
scimitar.
spirit.
Yeah.
And I draw it, and I attack this wyvern twice with it.
Okay.
Smiting on both attacks.
Go
My
ahead.
first roll was a natural 20.
Oh, natural 20 is going to hit.
Oh, shit.
Yup.
So, I'm just gonna... I'll do roll damage for... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna record these d8s I rolled in case I need another attack. So, a scimitar is just a d6. Does it have a magical bonus?
It does not.
Okay. Is it magical?
It does count as magical.
Okay. So, this would be a +6, and then plus 48 is 32. So, for a mix of slashing and radiant of 1 + 7 + 8 + 4 + 1 + 4 + 6 + 32 is 63 points of damage.
63 points of damage.
And then my next attack was a... this is not magical. Or not a +1. I have a +9 for a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. +4 and then +4 damage is 8 + 4.
And does the new sword do anything, by the way?
Yeah, if I notice anything happen. This is
Not in its current state.
33 points of damage.
That will put that one down.
As Jade just sort of like steps in as they like just very smoothly transition, and she just cuts it down as it flies at us.
Okay.
Because you targeted the wyvern.
Yeah, what's the only thing?
Yeah, the scary. Oh yeah, because the one's a dead on top. I forgot.
Yeah.
And Isaac, when I was talking to Adalia there,
yes.
I would tell her to hold until I get up to it, like hold her action kind of thing.
Yeah.
Good levels.
To hit it with a spell when I get up to it.
Bonus action, regain a 3rd level.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just gonna keep crouched on this roof and watch. See what
Okay.
happens.
As Idalia will yell back, "If I do that, the other wyvern's coming back!" As she is holding the polymorph, that wyvern is fallen for a while and can make its way back. So she is going to hold polymorph instead.
Okay.
She sees this wyvern here. He is looking.
I believe
swell.
the cleric guy in the back is holding bless on people.
Yeah, she should hit him.
I know you've been remembering to roll. I'm sure.
He's only been hit once.
Oh, no,
He's
I mean, like, the bless on all the people who've been attacking.
They haven't been missing very much, so
Yeah,
I don't
fair.
think that's been a problem. Yeah, she's going to throw a bolt in the air and use Conjure Volley on the one back there. Everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw. So the guy and wyvern.
It's a cool spell. She throws something in the air, and then a bunch of copies of it come raining down.
She throws a dagger.
She was going to throw a bolt up.
I guess it could be
And
whatever.
have just a rain of, like,
Yeah, she can throw whatever.
bolts just appear above him, and you watch her just playing, and every time she strums and hits a different string, another bolt just... and all start to fall above him. That is a failure for the rider. That is a success for the mount, which means the mount is going to take
And it's
no
a
damage.
big radius. She could hit both of these wyverns. It's a 40-foot radius cylinder.
That's 80 feet.
I like to think she goes.
Yeah, she's going to hit both of them.
And like every note is a different one.
Can
Damage roll.
Probably.
Failure for that one. So one wyvern's going to take no damage, and then the other two people are going to take
Fireball's also
full
40 feet
damage.
radius?
So 8d8 damage. Oh, she's rolling hot so far.
You could just barely not. Good
Isn't
that.
radius half of diameter? So if it's a 20-foot radius, it's a 40-foot
This is a
diameter.
20-foot radius. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 20.
Okay,
it's just
that
a
is
circle.
45 points of damage to both of them. She rolled below a 6 once. She got 2 8s, 2 7s, or I can't quite remember.
It's
She
like
got
me
2
rolling
6s,
hit points.
and then a 1 on one of them. As
A lot of damage.
yeah, crippling that other wyvern.
The
He needs to make a con save here. He's going to succeed this con save. And she's going to be for the axe to hit. That's going to bring us to him. He is going to fly to here.
Who is that?
That is the cleric.
Oh, the cleric. Like, where did the cleric go?
Cleric is,
so good.
cleric is flying up to Sophie.
Sorry. Okay.
That was so great.
Okay, so the cleric flew by Sophie.
Yep.
No, the cleric hasn't come
yes.
close to us yet.
He did.
Yes, he did. He just flew up to you.
He just did now.
Why me?
Sophie.
What did I
actually,
do?
You just conjured a volley.
How many of them can I hit now? With the cleric.
Okay, this is going to be
If you can avoid your teammates, both of them.
bite attack
I'm
against
gonna know two
Sophie.
left.
10 to hit you.
There's only
No.
2 left.
And a stinger attack against
so.
Cyrus. Cyrus, that is a 23 to hit you.
Hits.
Okay, I need you to make a con save, please.
Yeah, you can get both of them.
9 points of piercing damage.
15 plus 4.
Yeah, I'm good.
In the meter of a radio.
Let's see how much damage I'm taking. What's that?
12.
28 points of poison damage, half to 14, half to 7.
Yeah. Well, what was the other one?
9, so a total of 16
So
points
yeah,
of
still
damage.
at 10.
3,
1. That was
What?
very fortuitous. A 1, and it was a 3, but the 1 hit it to a 19
Welcome
plus
to the
1.
Dead
Oops.
Woods,
There you go.
episode 4. Our heroes
I
have
clicked
just
a button I
emerged.
did not mean to.
one. It doesn't come from.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then
Good.
he
That one day
is
sacrificed itself.
going to land, and he is going to say, "Back to the temple," as the
Twizzard.
Hold on.
wyvern flying away.
He attacked already, right?
The wyvern attacked. He did not.
Oh.
The wyvern flying away, him, the one on the ground, and his own wyvern are all going to
Can
vanish.
anyone do anything to stop this?
Nope.
Nope.
Got a reaction stuff.
I don't know.
As Heliod looks over with a big grin. Perfect. They've dealt with the problem of sending him back.
That was pretty cool.
As I kick a wyvern body off the roof.
It's gonna take some work to get it off the roof.
I mean, it's at an angle,
You can
so...
pull it over there.
If it's at an angle, it'd be easier to kick down.
Cyrus,
I'll leave it then. I'm not gonna work so hard. I just kick it.
Fucking clerics.
You kick it. Yeah, Heliod's gonna come grab it and toss it off the edge.
That was a new spell. I haven't used that one yet.
Do we want to roll damage for the wyvern that's falling?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, how far
Can
is
I
it falling?
So it will hit terminal velocity, which is 21. So that's 21d10.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I do buffed falling damage.
Okay.
It's only like 210 feet is the maximum they can fall?
No, you can fall from any distance, but 21 is the most dice you can get from falling.
Oh, sure.
You wanna do 10? I'll do 10, and then.
How do the dice disappear when you hit the ground?
Who's doing the extra 1 dice that you guys are missing between the two?
You can.
Okay. Oh, I got a 10.
Nice.
That's somewhere there's just a worm.
36 for me.
59 for my 10.
Whoa!
So 36, 59.
So 80, 90...
95 is just us, so what's your last one?
95 plus 10 is...
105.
So 104 damage, because 1 health
Right,
for the earthworm.
Yeah. As that will cripple the wyvern immediately that has 111 hit points. It barely survives that. Now,
I'm sure it's in a rush to come back.
if we're using science, it shouldn't take any damage because there's no distance a worm can fall that will actually kill it. Like same with like a squirrel, you can.
Okay,
grapple from
it's a
any
worm.
height. Yeah, it's a worm for a while, but no, we're gonna
We could just say turtle.
cripples the wyvern. Yeah.
Actually, there's no distance a turtle can fall that'll kill it.
Yeah.
They just bounce. They bounce
They're
higher
like-
than they fall.
they're
It's
like-
really weird. Don't drop a turtle. They'll just get going.
Somebody is gonna make an infinite energy machine out of it.
Well, they're lucky they ran away.
I've never used that spell before. It did a lot of damage.
That was a great spell, Sophie. What
Well
was that
done,
one?
all of you.
Way to go.
What
I like what you
pretty.
did to my sword. I
Really?
should keep you around.
It's one of the most powerful spells I have. Because I don't use it.
I'm going to drop my Tempest Transformation and my
Yeah.
Flame Blade.
He's gonna shrink back down to normal as well.
Jade's decided to stick around, so I'm gonna go find Dayton and yell at him for not helping us fight.
Okay.
That doesn't have to happen on camera, but that's what she's doing
You
now.
go over, find Danon, like, a little green in the face from, like,
Yeah.
the motion sickness, and, like, kick him away. Oh, what? Yeah.
We had a whole fight!
We could have died because of you.
Asshole!
What the fuck is happening as she walks away? Heliod is gonna look over, beaming smiles as he shrinks back down. You watch, like, the pieces of him come back down into, like, a more human form.
I wish we could have caught him, but the stone didn't work.
Yeah, you'd see the same thing with Cyrus. He would lose about 6 inches of height and go back
Wait,
down to his normal.
Is he stoned?
He saved.
Yeah, he saved the second time.
It would have been funny if they saved him, but he turned into stone after he came back.
I'm quite pleased with how it ended. Clerics are valuable, and we don't have to take anyone back.
Yeah. I didn't expect them to have a cleric, but it was pretty cool. He did a lot of from the back.
They said the name of a
Seraph, I
temple.
believe.
Do we know of it?
I don't. I haven't visited Kilkram more than I have to.
I've read that Cyrus is quite mean and evil.
Neutral, more like, but
Also mean and evil.
he has
Also really hot.
certainly
some
been the
paladin.
downfall of many, many civilizations.
Also a lot of people's sex icons.
Just one. Just one. From a Camp Burma home campaign.
I'm a cleric of Raylan.
Excellent.
Yes.
Do we see anything else around us as we're flying?
I mean, there'd be things as the days pass, but so you guys are going along. I looked at the map. You guys are going along the mountain range. There's like a gap in the mountain range where it becomes like much lower below the clouds, and then like picks up again much higher. But you guys would be sailing down the continent, and
Sail away,
we come to the point
sail
that I
away,
actually need to
sail
know the
away
movement
with
rate.
me on my sea.
Nicely, this is a straight line. You alright, folks?
Shoot yourself.
You didn't join in. Are you okay?
Okay. Which speed? Yeah, it's gonna be 96. Okay, this is going to be a 22-day journey. Which means...
Do we get used to
we
it?
get yoinked.
Yeah.
Well,
You-
I could send a message to her.
Yeah, if you want.
I could have been like, "Hey, Mrs. Lich Lady." I'd say her name. Elise.
Darkstain or Elise Sorvel.
I'll say the Darkstain because they'd like that more. And I'll just tell them that we got pulled into something quickly, and once we're done, we can teleport to them.
Make me a persuasion check.
I have something I'd like to do on the flight as well.
Okay.
That's a 25.
25. Well, that's alright, darling. But, at a month, Jasmine will be coming whether she likes it or not.
Tell you that. We know that it'll be less than a month, though, right? Like.
It's 22 days to get there.
So at some point there, we'll get yoinked, and
Well,
then,
from there we can teleport back.
honestly, a lot of guys have told me that, and it's not always true.
This sounds like this lady is gonna be gonna do whatever she wants, regardless of how you
Staying
feel.
on our white cloak.
It is what it is.
We might have to
I
just
guess.
kill her.
Have you heard about the Lich Elnice? The Dark Stain?
Cancer health.
Oh,
Material plane problem.
from Nevashan. She
Never
became...
saw.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She became a lich, and then she came over and took over a blighted land.
Oh,
How's Armada?
pardon?
Sorry, that was a presumption. As a player, I'm assuming that my dad's run into Armada on the plane of fire.
Armada on plane of fire?
Yes.
I thought he was on the ocean of water.
What?
Are you talking about the hero Armada?
Yeah, the one who can summon the ships. He was on the plane of fire for a while.
Oh, I doubt your father's been running when Armada moves about, but when he was most active, your dad was trapped, so I doubt he's bumped into him.
Okay. But he would know the mountain and
No, they would have been famous when your dad was trapped. And they're still famous, but they're not adventuring anymore, so he probably would not be aware of them.
he's never met them on the plane of fire. Kind of thing.
The mountain and N.
Remember the huge, gigantic stone mountain?
Oh, sorry, and I was thinking of Armada's party members.
No.
Yes, he has met the lords of the elemental planes.
Okay.
During the trip,
I have
Sylphie
I have something else I want to do.
Sylphie is going to use her boots of flying to be able to sit on the edge of the boat to watch everything below her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's using them to keep her afloat enough to where she doesn't just fall off because it's rocking.
Yeah. It's actually
It's like-
easier to stay on than you expected.
It's wait. It's like jet boots. Every time that she goes forward and risks falling, they activate. And they keep her sitting up straight. And she's just going to spend a lot of the days just watching things and writing down.
And the ruler of the plane of Earth is Roll. As you watch...
Was he the one that showed up on the fire plane?
Definitely not. Roll is a turtle with a mountain on his back.
Sorry, when we were on the fire plane
Yeah.
in that mansion, there was a gigantic mountaintop, huge being made out of stone. And Armada was
Fireplane?
there
This is
Mansion.
when they were fighting the shadows that were the
the
shadow
vampire
things.
guys in the city by Alokrin.
Yeah.
We went through the portal.
I
and
remember a floating mountain. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, and we got
No, that was just a big chunk of elemental energy with almost no consciousness.
It was
Roll,
flying and smashing into things.
Yeah, Yeah, it can be directed, but it's
So who's controlling it?
fire elementals somewhere on it would have been controlling it. No, Roll is a massive turtle with like a mountain on his back, and he has not left the plane of Earth in a very, very long time.
Okay.
But I spent it just like, just kind of cute, you know? Like, she just like sits and then she talks to Cutter. And she just like talks to everyone.
Yeah.
She's gonna try to be friends with all of the crew
Okay.
to the best of her ability.
Gilhanoth is downright unpleasant.
She's pretty used to that.
He is very cranky. Does not like any of you except for Cyrus and Idalia.
Okay.
Dak is very businesslike, but he's easy enough to get along with.
I thought he was a little frog.
He's a method.
Well,
I
yeah.
could talk about my, like, because he likes titles and stuff, right?
He keeps track of all of Heliod's titles, not because he likes it, but because that's his job.
Okay, then I won't bring those up. But I just talk business
Yeah.
stuff to him.
Yeah, you can talk. He's very bookish. He has glasses
Oh my
too, like
gosh.
earth-rimmed glasses that he summons with little like blasted magma, like thin glass.
So she spends it just watching, talking to everyone.
Yeah.
And just generally just being kind of kind.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Rubytail is probably the one who's like easiest to genuinely get along with, the like dragon worm.
We get along very well
Yeah.
from being serpentine.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, she would.
I help her with her scales if she asks.
Absolutely, yeah, she would chat with you.
Can we talk in?
No. Not actually a snake.
I know, but yeah, I could try.
But yeah, she's friendly enough, quite proud, which you're you're used to dealing with.
I built her up. That's how you become friends with prideful people.
Yeah.
You make them feel better about themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah, you start making friends where you can. Cyrus.
I wanted to approach my dad.
Yes.
That hurl flame thing you do.
Yes.
Can you teach me that?
I cannot. I summon a bit of flame, I make it very hot, and I throw it at them.
Okay, I also can do that. I'm trying to work on something. Is that even something possible I can do?
I mean, he can work you through the steps of, like, controlling fire and whatnot. Yeah.
I'd like to use that attack. Is it possible to learn that attack?
That is, maybe. Yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, potentially.
Sure.
Yeah. That's like, into, like, the full Ifrit side, but we can play with that. That could be fun.
Sure.
Okay. Yes.
Well, I was going to, see if I could talk to my swords, but then I remembered we have to go to the place to do that.
Yeah. You can feel them. You can feel the like connection between them now that you have both, but it's weak and dead isn't quite the right word. But
I do
feels...
the whole thing of like at the end of Act 2 when you think you're done, but there is an Act 3 where I have those swords and they're like, like tink, tink, tink. But in that case, I don't know, I will spend my time drawing the cool ship and the cool like architecture and stuff, and praying to Raylan, my god. And then I don't know, stuff might happen with Dana. I don't know. I think we just kind of they're standstill until.
Yeah, I think you guys are kind of dancing around each other at the moment.
Yeah.
Hot and
If
cold.
there's stuff he could do that would set her off, but it's like, we'll see.
He'll take an opportunity or two to kiss Jasmine's hand when she's like leaving some evenings, like Heliod has been doing. But that's like the biggest move he's gonna make.
Okay, well that would be awesome. Fucking stop it! Like, what's your problem?
Open
No,
doors.
no, cut it out. I'm not your girlfriend. Stop
What?
treating me like it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna storm away.
Kissing back of hand.
Yeah.
Does Lance do the cool Heliod thing? With a cat.
With a cat.
When when he picks her up and spins her around.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I was so lost. I was like,
Yeah.
"Little flame."
And then she's gonna leave him to stew for about a day.
Yeah.
And then a little bit sheepishly, I'm gonna mental connect with him.
Yeah.
Bling, bling, bling. I might have been a little too harsh. I'm trying to give you a chance. But you have to start from the beginning.
Is it a fresh start, or what kind of start from the beginning are we talking about?
I don't
Is
know.
it I'm never gonna trust you kind of fresh start, or?
I want you to win me over. You're kind of treating me like you already have.
I'm just trying to get the lay of the land.
She's not gonna respond.
Okay. As you leave it at that,
Yeah.
silence kind of hanging between the two of you, Heliod, for his part, will be very involved with you all. Pleasant company. He is always flirtatious with all of you, lads.
I love that.
Everyone except Cyrus and Idalia, except for, like, he's naturally flirtatious, but it is definitely, like, flirtatious with the rest of you.
Like flirty.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't make any, like, actual hard moves, like, just compliments, and he has a bit of a magnetism about him that he's not afraid to flex.
I am gonna have to roll my Sylphie's traumatized button and resist.
Okay.
Because this is how she fell for Blackfeather. And those habits don't exactly just go away. High or low?
Low.
I resist.
Okay.
She spends more time flirting with Lance whenever, like, he's not, like, she doesn't want to offend him. So she just, like, goes, like, a suitor, you know? She blushes a little, but then she, like,
Yeah.
but then she goes to Lance and is like, mwah, 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 you know, like.
Yeah. He's not making any, like, moves on anyone, so with you, even if he sees you with Lance, he's not offended. It doesn't have him tone down anything at all.
He's into polyamory, so he's like.
He is not into polyamory.
Well, he's into multiple wives.
Yes.
They just can't fuck other people.
He's into polygamy.
Into polygamy, specifically, yeah.
I feel like Jasmine would just slowly find herself, like, wearing more and more of the things that he likes and not really realize that she's just, like, gravitating towards them.
Yep, you would find yourself in, like, short silken caftan type stuff, off the shoulder dresses, like navel revealing clothing, very, like, loose, like, silken, but tight in the right places.
Yeah.
Reds and golds.
I would like. I don't want to talk. Like, I don't want to role play it.
Okay.
But Sophie would talk to him a lot about, like, the plane of fire, and, like, she likes having conversations with new people.
Okay.
So she would love to sit and hear any stories he has.
Yeah.
Or just, like, talk about their, like, experiences and stuff.
He would do all of the above.
And we just have tea and
He
whatever.
has many good stories. You would learn quickly. He lives the life somewhat of a pirate.
Yeah.
Like, Scourge on the Astral Sea is a title not just anyone has. The Astral Sea is, like, a big place, and there are a lot of people living, like, a pirate sort of lifestyle in the Astral Sea, and you need some renown to get the title of Scourge. There's no Scourge of the Astral Sea, but there are Scourges on the Astral Sea. So he has quite a few stories. Many of his best stories are, you know, a couple handful of 1,000 years old.
Okay.
Because he was trapped for a while and has just sort of been
Where
back
was he
for a
trapped? I
while.
don't remember.
What's that?
Where was he trapped? I don't.
He was trapped in Yang.
Oh, okay.
And he was freed by an elder, now an elder, although at the time just an important member of the Trill clan, who he helped advance to clan leader and later elder, which is why you have some connections with the Trill clan.
Why don't you tell them about the story with the juvenile void kraken?
kraken.
Void Kraken.
Void kraken.
It was an interesting adventure.
I don't remember it like that. I was on the boat.
I suppose it would have been scary at your age.
How old is he?
6.
Oh,
Under 30, yes.
you're a baby. I'm gonna pinch his cheek.
It almost ripped the boat in half.
Well, it grabbed onto two sides of the boat. We were traveling through and the space was disrupted. I thought just a bit of a shake in the astral sea. There's old wounds on it that have things like that. Next thing you know, tendrils are reaching out and latching onto the ship. It was an adolescent, which is not much for a ship of this size, but it grabbed onto two sections of it and was attempting to have its way. It was a little busy attempting to capture beaks, but to no avail. Moj, I think, was wiped out just about immediately, but no harm done. I can summon them again. Gave it enough of a frying on a couple of the tendrils that it let go, and we carried on.
Pretty cool.
I've used that spot a couple of times since to shake off some pursuers.
That's so cool. Tell me so much more about the astral sea. Did you know I was talking to a doppelganger, and she was like, I come from this part of the astral sea, and it's very secret, and you're not supposed to talk about it because no one there actually, like, so secret. And she's just...
Yeah, he's retired. He's like, well, there are places like that. None that should be approached. Yes, Cyrus.
And I'm going to make a flame field in front of me. There's one place, and it's called the Spazrin Astral Field.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really remember 100%, but there's a bunch of asteroids, and they're about anywhere from 10 foot in diameter to the size of small hills. Like,
It's big.
Small asteroid field.
yeah, like a big hotel. But, and I'm going to show them like a picture, pull up one asteroid, and like move the flame. See all those little holes all over it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you know those like stones that you use in the bathroom, the pumice stones?
Yeah.
Okay, now imagine this is an asteroid, and there's little holes all over it that are like pumice stones. But instead of being small holes, they're about, 3 feet, 4 feet in diameter.
Were there things in it? Were there bugs?
Yeah, not quite bugs. And then you see erupting from the asteroid is these gigantic black astral eels that are about 60 feet long and about 4 foot in diameter, and they have dark eyes and looks like they have starlight in them, and their teeth look like gleaming moonlight.
I love eels.
No, they're terrifying. They're terrifying.
Spawning season is lovely.
They're so cute. She's
I
like...
pull back the vision, and you see the astral field, and you see a ship going into it, and then you just see 30, 40 asteroids all around it, just
They're
hundreds
so
of
cool.
eels.
Did they kill anybody?
Oh, yes.
Like on this ship?
No, certainly not.
Oh.
But
They're so cute. And she's like, with the fire, she's like, ow. And she's just like pinching the little sides.
Ow! I'm just trying to picture it. As you guys fly over, and would eventually find yourself over massive plains on the southern part of the continent. A valley, a massive valley that takes up a huge swath of the continent. About half of the plains on it are just barren, scorched earth. The occasional, belch of fire coming from the sand. I think it's been burning this way for, I don't know, maybe 1,000 years.
Really?
Yes.
I must read about it.
You can. Where's the tree? As he will direct you guys, and it's a few more days before you would arrive, and you would see this big tree. There's sparse stuff that manages to grow in this territory. Not all of it is always aflame, and there's a few things trying to grow back, but it looks like a fresh forest fire with just bits of green starting to poke through, and it's been that way a long time. You can see a lot of the things that are trying to grow out get to kind of a certain size, and then one side of them starts to char and blacken as it tries to grow out that way, and there's enough heat over there. So this is the first full-size tree that you've seen coming up out of the ground, a big oak tree, and leaves coming off of it. You can see the heat pouring off of it. Anything that's tried to grow next to it has just been incinerated as there is this massive oak with golden leaves.
That's the tree?
Should be. Only one that matches your description that I know of.
What do you think you have to do to it?
I don't know. I'm hoping.
Can I legend lore
Yeah, if you want.
of the tree?
Okay.
Absolutely. I think you spent the money already to get the materials. Okay.
There's a consumable part of it.
Man, this is really fun. There's a decent chance you legend lore twice. Leave it what you'll find out.
How much is it?
Take a look.
Yeah, like there's ivory strips that are forever, and then there's some like
Yeah, it has
instancy
part
things.
that's consumed and part that isn't.
You
What a
can
great
prepare 2
spell.
more spells.
I didn't even know I could prepare 2 more spells.
What a great spell.
You guys, you know how great of a D&D player I am? I have 16 spell slots. I take 14. That, I
You
don't
don't-
even
you don't need 'em.
I
You
don't
don't
even
need 'em.
need the other 2.
Oh man.
You know how great I am at D&D? I create abilities that I forget, and then I spend the entire campaign not using them, and then I get to level 20, and I realize I've never used that ability once. Did all of
You
the
did
work?
use it once.
Did all the
Once.
work? Because you told me to.
I did indeed. Okay. So, here's what you learn about the tree. And did you look up what's consumed?
215.
Okay.
I'll do it once, and then if I do it again, people have to help me pay for it.
Fair enough.
So this tree is a sapling that grew across, and what are they called that you guys are in?
I can't believe you didn't expect us to legend lore.
Yeah, right?
This is the one thing that I was prepared for.
Yeah, I forgot how great this spell is.
I was like thinking, and I was like, hey, I'm going to use legend lore whenever we get to where this place is.
So these are called the Tinder Planes.
Tinder Planes.
And this tree was a sapling, destined to die like every other sapling trying to grow at the time, a seed sprouting out. However, what was lost in the dirt above the sapling was a blade, a dagger, known as the Tinder Blade. The sapling grew around this blade and was protected from the heat here. It was given the ability to grow where no other tree was able to. Over many, many years it grew to full size, and at that point, even as the Tinder Plane slowly got less and less of these hotspots, anything that attempted to grow around it was blasted by the heat that the tree itself now gave. The leaves growing golden, the blade growing into the trunk of the tree and becoming part of it.
Oh, so it's in
Cut
the
it
tree.
down.
A village, many villages, grew up around the tree, and eventually, I need to read my notes here.
Your mom.
Eventually, a figure grew here. A community of people, and one of them was so loved by the blade within it that it left the tree. And if you guys go down and look, you can see a hollow in the tree that has kind of grown out over time, and at the very end of that hollow there is a space shaped once for a dagger, but has now grown to no longer fit it, completely shrunk over time as it's closed. That is the end of the legend revolving this blade here. The only other piece of lore around it is that this is also where a werewolf is buried. One of the original of the werewolf clan, and the only one to have died so far, was killed and buried beneath this tree.
Well, I tell everyone. I could do it again.
Yeah, so we have the werewolf and the Tinder Blade.
You guys have to help me pay for it.
Sure, I'll pay for one of them. For the Tinder Blade.
Okay. Susan, give me $250.
I'll just pay for both.
Oh, I can pay for the first one.
Yeah, but I'll pay for the 3. One for the Tinder Wolf and one Tinder Blade and one for the werewolf.
Okay.
You're doing the Tinder Blade.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to open some different notes.
Legend lore.
Also, stream, if you see me typing, it's because I'm taking notes and I forgot my notebook.
Yeah, we're gonna have an entire session where we just legend lore literally everything that in the entire game.
That looks suspicious.
Yeah.
Legend lore.
From-
It's a rock.
Yeah.
Where was it from? Who picked
No,
it
I
up
mean the
last?
giant bird. Roll initiative.
I hate rocks.
Oh, okay. Where was it born?
Yeah.
Who was it eaten? I want a list.
All right. So, this is kind of the fun. So the Tinder Blade is one of the legendary items. I actually have a game that I purchased during COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I have it in here. So there is a game called Artifact, in which you make the story of an object over time and the people who wield it. And this is a legendary item that I made playing Artifact. So I have quite a bit of legend lore for you.
Yay.
Only the pieces that are
Forged in the
legendary
heart of
about
a
it.
cool winter's night.
Forged in the heart of a cool winter's night.
Yeah.
Many, many, many years ago.
Many, many, many years ago.
3 menus.
Please don't try to type all of this.
Social class.
How many years is a many?
A few thousand.
Okay.
There was a rogue named Tropideus.
Trepidation.
Trepideus.
I really tried to hold it in.
I don't believe you.
Treppaday.
Travel with Trepidatus.
He was well loved by the Plane of Fire and its master N.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day N decided to give him a gift. And he spoke the word burn. A flame sprung into existence. One that would follow Atropideus on many of his journeys. Atropideus would call it Ember. Eventually, Atropideus, many years later, would watch his lover die and fall into such a rage. Well, actually, there's a more important part first. Atropideus would split Ember in two and give half to his lover. Atropideus, unaware of the tremendous pain and trauma that would wrought upon this spark, lacking enough intelligence and experience yet to communicate, would split it in half.
Again?
Just that once.
Oh, the trauma was before.
This half of Ember would fail to protect his love from what came for her, and would be collected together by Tropideus again to form one blade in 2 pieces. Cut down all who took her from him, and gained the name Twin Blade. And then be cast into a well by a rogue who could no longer bear to look at it and the memories that it carried. It would see a few masters before becoming the blade of Lord Benar, King of Domain, a country of middling importance that once stretched across this plain, before Moftzacht, before Lodair. He would drive flame across all of these plains until Daenerys had conquered the entirety of it. and the wars had scorched the earth so great by the elementals he summoned that nothing still can grow here safely. And then it would refuse to be wielded by any of his descendants, by any that found it after. And eventually in their anger they would cast it into the plains where a tree would grow around it. The wielder that you remember, the only piece important enough to be remembered about this is that they angered a werewolf, or a were-creature. Not a regular one of the originals, such that it killed every one of its family members, the entire village that it had grown up in, and that when it attempted to kill the Blade's Keeper, it died as well, giving its life and being buried here to kill that last keeper.
So the werewolf did that?
The were-creature managed to... the were-creature was defeated by the Keeper and the Blade, and the Blade, unwilling to be wielded in vengeance again, stopped protecting its Keeper from the smoke and flame that surrounded them from the battle. And then it waited a millennium.
In the tree? Or out of the tree at
Just
this point?
in the ruins there. Another society picked up around here. One of them was loved by the Blade, but it was cautious now, not willing to be wielded, so it lived at their hearth for a generation. Eventually, one of their children also was loved by the Blade. And when it saw its people twisting the free spirit as it had their father, beating it down to fit in among the rest of them, it leapt to its hand and helped it travel in adventure. A hand that still wields it. A Kenku assassin Rohim, who found themselves swearing fealty to the King of Mofsakt. As it's where we're going to end for the evening.
Okay. So we have to go find that guy?
Indeed.
Thank you for watching,
Well,
guys.
good mystery solving, everybody!
We're going to do, we're going to let you go tonight. We're going to do a 1 minute ad, and then we're
Yes.
going to raid into somebody. So, but thank you. This is Adventure Corp. We do this every Wednesday from 7 to 11 Mountain Standard Time. So if you want to watch us play D&D, come check us out on Twitch. If you can't watch in there, hop on YouTube. You can catch our past videos and our older campaigns. If you can't watch on YouTube, you can listen on podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Audible, wherever you can find them. Give that a like or follow. We really appreciate you guys. However you guys want to like, subscribe, follow, give subs, however you want to show your appreciation, we appreciate it, and we're hoping to see you next week.
Yes. Yeah. Alright, folks. Like you said, 1 minute ad, and then we're going to raid somebody. Stick around for both of those, but that is us signing off.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.